Oh, that's fucking great, notable. Oh my god. Welcome on in, everyone. We are back on the train. I read that out loud before the stream. Eternally in hell, yes. Oh my god, me when I forget to unmute the audio because I play this game muted when I do Mirror Dungeons. Because I'm always doing something else, because I could not play Mirror Dungeons with, like, just pure Mirror Dungeons. I can't raw dog Mirror Dungeons. I am weak.
I mean, I don't raw dog Mirror Dungeons either. I usually have something playing on the side.
Nah, raw dog it. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, I got funnies here. Also, I thought about this. It's gonna be really funny when because I know what the final boss of this is, because I've fought it way too many times in the Mirror Dungeon. I can't wait for the portal phase where I do 3 AoE equals. Get out of your damn hole, you rat! Launches a nuclear bomb.
So you've already read what he does then, right?
I remember, yeah, each one gives him certain powers, yeah, basically. What he gets out of it, or like certain buffs.
We're running haste show for this.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna be funnier because I have 3 AoEs. I can do Gregor into fucking these 2 fuckheads. Because I do get an MD. Because I do get an MD beforehand, right? If I remember correctly.
No, there's no Mirror Dungeon for this one.
No, there's no Mirror Dungeon this one. Ah, okay. Well, I can raw dog it. It'll be fine. Oh Jesus Christ, Gregor, that's a little overkill, my man. You didn't even get SP for that one. Boo. Oh yeah, you know what? I now know why you're questioning it somewhat too, because yeah, he does bleed, doesn't he? Like the blood bags. But yeah, it'll be fine. The multi hits will be fine, surely. Yeah, I've like seen partial of it. I've seen like partial of it, so I don't think it counts. All I know is about the funny overcharge.
So Dakota friend of mine. Ooh, 2 tank IDs.
Are they tank IDs too? That actually surprises me.
I know. Just the Merc sub. He's just talking about Priest Gregor because Ryan was saying just like oh it looks like Priest Gregor's useless since he's just the Merc sub's just better Priest Gregor, and then Phil's just like, oh boy, 2 tank IDs.
I mean, it makes sense for a bleed team. I'm gonna be honest, having a bleed team that's defensive just makes sense. It is just very goofy. Because, like, if you think about it, isn't that how, like, fucking Malkoof's 4 worked, basically? Is you just tried to outlast the other one? Or, well, that was fire, but still, bleed also is kind of funny. Literally a death by 1,000 cuts. Oh! Yeah, here's the other one.
I mean, the way I use Hodgeplay was just for the slash damage and,
yeah, good words.
Shy look.
Good words there.
I don't know why I was forgetting the Adna's name.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just like, I will say it's absolutely, it's just a tad bit goofy, you know? Also, I now have tier 2 skill 3, it'll be funny. If I get to use it. After 2 seasons. No, that's really just a lot. It's been like 1 season. It was less than a year. It was less than a year.
You got Kurokubo last season.
Heathcliff fans when schizophrenia is back on the menu.
Actually.
The voices in there. Dude, the Twitter voices in their head trying to make them think that Heathcliff has been starved to death. Also, I will say, really funny about this Hey Show team, by the way, is this man only gets enough of his ego stuff from him alone. I don't think anyone else really has the lust or the wrath for him. Oh, well, I get to get 2 reds. There's those raps I was complaining about. And he's gonna do it again. Where's my bench up? Fucking hell. Oh, I love that skill. It's so fucking egregious.
I mean, represents the U branch pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, I imagine. Based on this, I could get a good idea, but it's very funny. Data miners always know what's next, I swear to God. Yeah, so... Yeah, I am broke. Oh yeah, I do have Calcith now. I always forget that I have this now. Which is so nice that I actually use that grid for Heisho, you know? It's not good for like giant AoEs, but it's very good for like burst healing. So I think it's probably better in extreme maybe. Cause remember you talking about like extreme does big chunks of damage? So like basically when attack breaks through, she just does huge amounts because it's based on max HP too. Oh yeah, we know we're getting 11. I think that's the funniest thing is it's like we're getting 11 and this one isn't counted as one, so we're getting two fucking...
It's either that or they're just future-proofing it for whatever reason.
Damn, Heisho's been outscaled. Give us 4 more Heishos. Just fucking imagine that. Release the meta Heishos. Sir, should we do a balance patch? No, that's work. Quick, release more Heishos. I'm not, you can imagine, the worst part is you can also imagine that happening.
Sinclair does not get to use his
Arrow,
counter.
I will fight you. Sir. Well, yeah, because he was gonna be unopposed. Now he can use it.
I hate how that doesn't work, even if it's unopposed.
Yes. Well, I mean, it makes sense. He's the U branch. Hi, stinky dog. How you doing, Arrow? What are these tail rolls? God damn. There we go. AoE time, baby. Give him the bite. Also, I'm guessing I don't even need to read the passives. They have a thing that reduces your SP gains. I can guess that much. This is, in fact, the Intervalo. We're getting close to Kanto 7. Very clever arrow. Am I wrong, Mario, or is that a passive?
No, I never read these things passives.
Yeah. Well, I'm noticing that I'm not getting that much SP for Clash Win, so I think something's going on here. Oh, well, this is overkill. Oh, this is definitely overkill. Yeah, I know the event's just coming out, and I need to get to Kanto 7. I haven't even done Kanto 7 yet. The Unbreakable Coins weren't that bad. Also, I'm still mad at this fucking co-host. I'm mad at this motherfucker right here telling me to do Gregor, and that fucking fucked me over so badly. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm pushing the agenda.
Bro, that shit was ass. I when he first tried it, by the way, on fucking I when he first tried it. Oh god, we have 12 turns of my fucking 12 guys to fight, and that guy's almost dead already. Yeah, no, but like fucking Solo Ishii, more Ishii first tried that shit, by the way, and this motherfucker is like, yeah, he was convincing me of the Gregor. Yeah, he really requires a team. More Ishii can actually solo. The entire problem with that first one was because of the fucking night bullshit. Just ice.
But the video's done it where Gregor can do it.
Yeah, no, but it's so much ass RNG on the evasion rolls. I'm sorry. You saw what happened on that street. You were there. You witnessed the bullshit I went through.
Yes.
Yeah, but I did solo it with more Ishii. God damn, I am gonna fight you. But also, I will say, by the way, fucking the Limbus collab ego for like Ishii is really funny in solo boss fights, basically.
It is already a pretty funny ego as is.
Yeah, I'm saying for just the passive alone, it's really good against fighting bosses. It does a little work. Yeah. Also, that see how that actually is really strong healing. He's already like he was like over here. Now he's all the way back over. That was like what 60 in a single turn, Mario?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I've yet to meet someone that can outsmart the bullet.
If I remember correctly, this has to... You have to do the first wedge and then you can do this one, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't remember how this works again. Yeah, there's just that. Am I crazy? How does this work again? Am I stupid? Or does it switch? I don't remember exactly how this worked.
I mean, they're both unclashable. When you do it the first time, you can use that first description first.
Okay, it is. Okay, yeah. I remember it off the top of my head, but yeah. It doesn't refund it, I don't think, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. So you gotta spend... I have enough. I could do it. I could do legalized nuclear bombs. Sure. Let's legalize nuclear bombs today. I don't have enough resources. Also, by the way, who's this words you speak of, Arrow? Oh god, my humor is fucking broken. What was the edit, by the way? I saw a fucking Captain Ishmael threw this fucking harpoon into him. Have you seen that edit, by the way? I fucking love that edit so much.
Exactly what the one you're talking about.
Like, I like watched it, I god damn it, Aaron throwing bricks to me, like the fucking harpoon. It was like the Captain Ishi fucking thing to just suddenly cuts to fucking Hongwu. I love those edits so fucking much. They're so dumb and they're great.
Pretty good.
Oh, I gotta reset everybody's thing. I'm gonna kill Notable. I'm killing Notable and I'm killing everyone. You know what?
Rocks.
Throwing rocks at your window, you dumb. Alright, it's time. Do I have enough? No, I don't.
No.
Almost. Wait, why did I double? Oh yeah, because I was gonna do that and then I was like, oh yeah, I should probably do that one instead. It should be good. And then next turn I'll have enough gluttony to do more to another nuclear bomb. How? You 34 SP, bruh. Alright. Mods, ban Faust from the Discord server.
Listen, I may or may not have to take my midterm today because everything's down.
Everything's down. Yeah, I was like worried coming into stream because like my multi-stream software website I use said, oh yeah, there are issues. I'm like, what's the issues? We're monitoring. I'm like, what does that mean? Luckily nothing bad happened. What?
Ow.
Did you gaslight me?
I think I did.
I forgot how this ego works. Luckily we have another AoE.
It looks like that for me in the mirror dungeon, but
Bro, this co-host gaslight gatekeep girl boss. How he's gaslighting the McGregor Hogwarts.
No, that implies I know what I'm doing. I'm just stupid.
Yeah.
You have to wait for that to stack to the max first? Or until you just die?
I think I need Tarnish Blood, so I think, yeah, it does have to hit max stacks for Tarnish Blood, I think. Doesn't stay exactly? That's the passive. That doesn't give me an answer of what this does. I feel like I'm losing it. Yeah, I'm like trying to figure out like how does this switch again?
Hey, there's more text at the bottom, so I don't know. More text.
Yeah, well, that's on it. Is it when he dies? Oh wait, is it when he dies? I think it's when he dies.
It's only when he dies.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Mario when he gaslights. All right.
Is he no gaslight implies I actually know what I'm saying. I'm just stupid.
Bro's just saying what the voices in his head tell him.
시간 끌 것 없이
Yes.
No, you have to lose it though. That's what I'm feeling like right now. All right. Got
좀 세상이네.
a small amount of damage. I feel like we're not even gonna get to see the AOE come out.
이상은 없음.
Probably not.
Okay, stop doing damage, guys. Stop doing damage. I want to. No, Ishi, stop. No, Ishi, what are you doing? Please stop.
I guess you stop doing damage and you pop someone else's ego.
Oh, we had two people and also Tails roll. Well, it does build up power though with the wedges. So yeah, so since it is the tarnish one is based on a counter, so it is better in dungeons to do Hogwoods, but in like short fights, it's just better to do Sinclair.
Sinclair.
Someone caught my attention from the corner of my eye after another brutal round of combat. Huh? That's this now. Lord! We are on a final car adjacent to the freight car when we discover that odd box with the T-Corp logo on it.
Ah, tis the emblem of T-Corp.
Surely this is a good thing that does nothing to the inhabitants of this of the bus. Slash train. Slash whatever we're on. Not sure anymore. It appears that the wall was covering it was in the fierceness of our battle broken.
Didn't that chief executive guy, Herbert, right? Didn't he offhandedly mention something about partnering with the other wings?
What? No.
I guess they were in cahoots with W Corp too.
Such collaborations are not limited to T-Corp. It is often the case that a wing may work with another. It is only on rare occasion that they urgently request the assistance of less significant, lesser-known corporations such as our Wimbus company. Their choice appears to be quite irregular.
Sounds like W Corp's heydays are long behind them.
Do they know? Do they know, chat? Well, no, they're still talking about us. You know what? Fair enough. I know they were talking about like them partnering with T-Corp was a side of it. I'm like, huh? I'm smart.
It's like this wall that's falling apart, revealing what's behind.
Also, I feel like it also just might be a case of, hey, you did this for T-Corp, you've done this for multiple other places, it wouldn't be too crazy.
Speaking of falling apart, this room sure got messed up, huh?
You don't say! It's difficult for me to ignore how Rogia heavily swerved to a different subject as though she made a mistake, even the tone of her voice shifted like she was catching herself. The various destroyed prosthetic parts covered in humans' remains indicate that this train car was boarded by several prosthetic-equipped fixers. Yeah, you're smart, bud. Like with your time management skills. No, I have good time management skills. I have bad scheduling skills. And that's more of a case of memory where I'll forget, oh yeah, I had something on this day. Actually, I need to switch to this day. Also, by the way, I will probably be doing a Jeopardy on Saturday with friends. I forgot I forgot that was scheduled like a week ago. It's not time management. I forget to write things down, alright? I forgot to write things down. Bleh. Bleh. I'm smart, okay? I can't think about that right now. Let's do the task at hand first. That's me trying to swerve this conversation.
These people are from the same office as that guy we met at the platform, remember? He said he was warped over to T-Corp on an expedition. Also
the other girl we were just with.
Look, it's almost like they're all wearing standardized sets of prosthetics. Same make, same model, everything.
I need a calendar. You are correct. Anyone want to be a secretary for free? You are paid in... compliments? Cause I'm broke.
No compliments, you can't give those.
Fuck off.
I believe I have read articles stating that certain offices do exclusively hire fixers with prosthetics.
Looks at multi-crack. Hey, he's... We were walking through a blood-fiend car when we suddenly heard Sinclair's voice crack as though he saw something awful.
He's one we encountered at the platform.
The fucking hands on head.
This is the fixer who suddenly started venting at us.
I disagree. You can eat compliments. I think they have compliment candies for Valentine's Day or something. True. You can eat compliments. Yeah, and he said something about going to T-Corp on an expedition and fail, and they brought us whole train car of fixers for this contract? I guess he wasn't exaggerating by calling it an expedition. Was it for, like, the time killing time for T-Corp? I don't know what else. Oh, wait. I have a feeling I know what it's gonna be about. Never mind.
Over a dozen broken arms strewed about. They must have fought valiantly by replacing their broken arms with backup arms, perchance. Quite the strategy.
I don't know if that's a great strategy. That's just me, though. Maybe I'm crazy. Thank you, Arrow, for being nice for once. You're very kind. Pat, pat, pat. Makes sense to explain all the broken prosthetics and arms and legs in the car.
Here, manager. It's likely an aftermath of a battle between the fixers and the bloodbags. There are many similar cases during the war. Those using prosthetics would simply let their bodies be destroyed in battle because they consider them to be disposable as long as their wallets would permit.
Just like my disposable income, yes. So, some people use it, some people take it for granted. Looks at these fuckers. They take it for granted.
Of course, the blatant lack of self-preservation often led them to early graves.
Otis, the mirror? You're looking into it right now. Disposable just like me for real. Just like me for real! High fives.
Don't talk about yourself like that. You're worth something.
Yeah, I'm worth 2 pennies and a Snickers.
Yummy.
Oh my word. Little EPs. Oh, hey Glare, you sent your eggs to a different dimension? No, there are no eggs, there are no different dimensions, and there is no Easter Bunny. Fuck off. It's all lies and mist and slander. Mario, don't you say another fucking word or I will kill you.
But we're in an alternate dimension right now. That's what the warp train's about.
When I came into existence, there was a signal that said IOU. True. Same. Maybe that's true. I see. There are multiple possible interpretations depending on one's perspective, despite the fact that there is but a single scene. I remember both of your inputs.
That's a good attitude. Employees with an attitude like yours often made it to the very end of the war.
Yes. Yes, well, good for them.
Faust gets shot immediately.
Faust answers Otis in an uncharacteristically snappy manner. Signs of fatigue were creeping into her pensive expression. You alright, Faust? It's been so long since I've been in a Discord call. She's missing her Discord call. Her Discord kittens herself.
I can't take it anymore, Dante.
I need to talk to my Discord kittens, Dante. I know, it was really funny timing Hurricane. It was like, I gotta do the Warp Train event before the Warp Train event. This time we'll have voice acting, so I have to listen through, do this again. I don't know if I'll read it again, but I'll definitely listen to the voices. God, that one always jump scares the shit out of me. Fuck you, Gat. Don't you laugh at me. I will fight you, man. Put up your dukes. Put up your dukes. I'll win. I am physically unharmed yet. Yes, I am alright. However, I do not enjoy the circumstance which we find ourselves in, as though I am casting nets to nowhere while lost in an isolated in a blind sea. How the fox put it, I'm doing pretty good. We're watching a person slowly crash out as they got disconnected from the Discord server. They can't talk to themselves, aka what would you say it is? Their self what would you call yourself that was a clone but also was basically giving you information? Sugar clone?
I get it.
Is Faust Faust's sugar mama? She's a sugar mama to herself.
I mean, you won't be able to do. You won't be able to do it usually in hard mode. So you have to be a certain Kanto, which I'm pretty sure you probably have to be Kanto 8 before then.
There's no way I'd have to be Kanto 8 with how that event went.
It's gonna be level 50. It's gonna be level 55, and you're not even at that cap yet.
There's no way they walk into Kanto 8.
Yes, they did. That's what they did for fucking Murder on the Warp Express. And not Murder on the Warp Express, Time Killing Time.
Did Time Killing Time take Kanto 7? I thought it took Kanto 6. Am I crazy?
No, actually, no, you're right. You need to finish Kanto 7, because that unlocks the 55 level cap.
Yeah, I would just have to beat Kanto 7, yeah.
So beat Kanto 7.
I'm getting gaslit right now. I'm getting fucking gaslit. Don't try to gaslight me.
Anyways, keep saying gaslight, but that implies intention. Like I said, I'm just stupid.
Half of you do intend to do it. Have a good night, Notable. Take it easy.
That's a very bold assumption from you.
I usually complete these deductions within moments after establishing a few basic cross-references between the accessible information. AK, looking at your fucking notes. Your other notes. Her voice was such a whisper for the second part of her sentence that I could even barely hear what she was saying.
Ah, I know what you mean. Feeling like you're completely lost, obsessively casting net after net over the black, rippleless lake in desperate hopes that one of them might pull in.
It's not always about yourself, Ishmael. Jesus Christ. It's somehow always about Ishmael. Can you believe this? Can you believe her, chat? No more Discord Faust. She got kicked off behind region and walked out of Discord because it didn't release in the region. No. She got region walked because the warp trade is like the UK. Think of the blood bags. We're protecting the blood bags. See, I'm not insane yet.
No way to tell where we are. No way to tell if there's even anything to eat under the glassy water surface. Grasping at straws, you know?
And thank you, Hurricane, for the information. The sense I find mired in is unlike your own. It is like lying my back over an unseen grave, for the reflection of radiance upon my eyes and the sanguine scent hanging from the tip of my olfactory tells me not of the forging path. Not the UK warp train. There's no internet. There's no internet. You need to give your W Corp ID to go anywhere. It's the UK, bro. Do you have a license for that cryo capsule? I mean, hey, I'll take the good gaslighting. I'd rather have false hope than be depressed. Seems that Ishmael and Yusang picked up on the first part of her sentence. However, they walked up to her and shared a few words of consolation.
By the way, I don't ever recall you talking like that, Faust.
It's gonna be interesting to see how the VA does this.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's something different about you today, somehow.
She doesn't have voices in her head that calls her stupid. That is...
I mean, I don't hate it. I'm actually glad to learn that you have a softer side.
This unseated side of yours is unfamiliar, yet quite fresh. Is that so?
Take the hit, Faust! Take the hit!
Hit! Get the point! Get it like his knife! Faust replies with courage. She closed her eyes. As per the information provided by the pamphlet at the platform.
You know what I mean? Do you continue?
Yeah, okay. I don't want to acknowledge what you just fucking said. As per the information provided by the pamphlet at the platform, it is likely that this train is composed of 12 passenger cars and 1 freight car. Because we are at the 11th car at the moment, that leaves a single car between us and the freight car in which Metaphysiles is secured. Which means that there is a high likelihood that we'll soon encounter the blood fiend responsible for the creation of the blood bags aboard the train. Just beyond that door. Well, how impressive could it be if its spawners this week? We practically smashed through the entire order, no problem. Different, more accurate interpretation would be say that it's capable of commanding a force as large as the blood bags we have defeated should be considered a high-risk entity. Although this is not common knowledge, there is a subcategory of fixers called blood fiend hunters who specialize in, yes, hunting blood fiends. Cut to racist Hongwu breaking down the door. I just imagine him kicking the background, just cracking the background of the picture. Assuming the information is true, it could be inferred that the blood fiends are difficult foes that require an certain expertise to defeat. I don't know enough about it, but I think it looks pretty cool. And I keep everyone here saying overcharge. I don't know what any of that means. I have not read it yet fully.
Overcharge. Do you remember that card from the Library of Ruina?
But you mean the one that walks you out of a turn?
Yes.
What does that do in this game?
To that.
Okay, go ahead.
Basically you'll get stunned for the turn so that you can be fucking buffed for when you become not stunned.
Oh, it sounds so ass though. I'm sorry. I like how like it sounds so bad. Knowing like how like oh god, knowing how much damage enemies do, and a lot of them do 7 moves.
Think it gives you
if it gives protection, if it gives a good amount of protection, then I'll be fine. Then it's fine if it gives protection.
Where do I go to double check this?
It is an event ID, right? It's not Walpurgis yet, right?
Yeah, no, this is not a wall PP.
Yeah, I'll probably have to shard it. I'll probably end up sharding it because I'm saving for Walpurgis to see what it is, you know? You never know what it is. It could be a really good one, you know?
Here we go. Become immobilized, take less damage based on charge potency. Turn start, gain charge barrier based on charge potency on self. Turn end, gain charge count and attack power up next turn and lose this effect. Gain aggro to this unit's leftmost slot based on charge potency on self. When hit, gain charge count and load next turn. And there you go, that's what it does.
It gives defense up. It just gives defense level up. It's not a protection. It is defense level up.
Yeah, defense level up and a shield based on your charge.
Okay, a shield. That makes sense. What's the max? We don't have the numbers yet. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, we don't have numbers yet, so can't.
Bro,
really
I can't wait. I can't wait for like 100+ shield. It'd be very funny. This full-on tank ID. Oh boy.
No,
One big tank and a charge tank.
Blood bags are mindless thralls to blood fiends, and they're kind of like their private army, right?
He's nutty? Oh, peak. Oh, it's gonna be real funny then. And also, I want to point out once again, Heathcliff fans bitching about this. I'm gonna kill them. Mods, take the Heathcliff fans' balls.
A being of power who can create a force of their own without concern for lowered morale or desertion. Whatever or not, they will always make for formidable foes.
It'd be fun. Visitors each exchange various opinions with one another, possible strategy, estimations of the blood fiend's strength, and all of a sudden...
Sire, this indecisive idleness! Our quest is to defeat the villain who has brought such pain and misery upon this train, is it not? It may be vaporizing the lifeblood of the innocent as we speak!
Oh, no, I'm talking about, sorry, the ones on Twitter, sorry, Hurricane, not you, but the ones on Twitter, take their balls. Because they have been nothing but bitching. When they're like, oh yeah, we haven't got a Hongwu ID in forever. We get a, or Hongwu, Heathcliff ID in forever. Gets Heathcliff ID. Oh, his ass, it's charged. Like, shut the fuck up, spray bottle. It's like, why are they like this, you know? I think death penalty is worthy. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Here, actually, I'm gonna try something real quick. Since I actually don't have the AC running anymore, I can actually probably decrease my fucking my noise removal. So maybe we can start hearing more noises from me. We'll see. Instead of me constantly cutting out on the fucking mic because of noise removal, you know?
The Mao.
The Lamau even. Also, dodge
Mighty or
Ranted again.
feeble, I care not. I swear upon my honor that I shall smite this foe and let the hand of justice be the judge of their fate. Let us hasten, now!
Don't even send them to the warp train then. Send them to Love Train.
LFE.
Don Quixote's sudden outburst immediately put a stop to the chatter. She's not wrong. Besides, we have to deal with the Blood Fiend to complete our contract. With that, I opened the door leading to the final car of this train. Also, they brought this whole ass army and they still couldn't deal with the Blood Fiend when it pretty much stepped up to them, basically, which I think is really funny.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니.
Yeah, these don't surprise me at all that these three are my consistently top three. The one who
lords.
I am the one who lords. You think you hear someone get turned into a blood bag and you think of me? No, I am the one who lords. You're welcome. I'll take my bow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Round of applause. What is my level? Yeah, these are all basically like max level. We're good. We're chilling.
목적지는 호기만소.
The fact that we're having like clashing troubles and we're like all this like level max is surprising. Candace, are you okay? No. You're asking me if I'm okay. Do you know me? This room.
What is with that look on thy faces?
You immediately took that.
Yeah. Thou standest in the audience of the prince. Where are thy obsequious smiles?
He must be the one who the blood fiend who caused this outbreak. He is our target. Mods kill him.
Fall to thy knees and grovel before royalty!
How lovely. Who the hell are you to make these demands? I mean, in those examples you're giving, though, don't they also have, like, different mechanics, though? Like, Red Eyes Ryoshu is, like, bleed as well. And a new...
yeah, no. W Corp Ryoshu and Red Eyes Ryoshu play completely differently.
Same with Magical Girl and Magical Girl Dawn and W Corp, because W Corp Dawn is just nuclear bomb. Magical Girl Dawn is have a mind break and then have a AoE nuke, if I remember correctly, kind of thing.
Yeah, no. W Corp Dawn is a blender.
Yeah. And is Multi-Crack tanky like a W Heath or no? Is gonna be.
No, he's more charge support.
Yes. So yeah, they're not really power creep. They're different styles of charge, I would say. Like Ryoshu has Ryoshu like Red Eyes has like two different charges that don't use count or anything like that. I guess they use it's potency. And then you pretty much waste it for a bigger nuke, kind of nuclear bomba.
I shall impart this upon thee only once, so listen well. Thou mayst address me as Prince Cassetti, the Sixth Kindred, or Kindred of the Sixth Generation, the rightful prince and refuge from his family.
Because I think they're kind of just going like slowly off vibes, like based on like things that they think. They go by like, they don't really care about like having a fair balance. They want to just more do what they want to do, which I kind of like that kind of development style. It leads to less burnout, you know? I don't think it's that big of an issue in my opinion.
And also to quote Kim Ji-hoon, you must listen to everything I say.
Yeah, it's like, we have like so many ideas, I think it's fine. I really don't think it's that big of a deal, in my opinion anyways. That's just me though. Like, there's little gaps in like characters, but like I don't think it matters that much, in my opinion. Everyone's got something they have. Yeah, I really like the Heisho's thing, but and also you're kind of required to have a shit ton of Heisho's knowing how their gimmick works, where if you only have 7, it doesn't work. Because then the 8th person comes in and it's like a fucked up rotation type setup kind of thing, you know? It's like a very interesting gimmick, but that just requires so many IDs to be like kind of put into it. And it's a really cool gimmick, so like I really don't give a fuck.
Art thou the villain who hath brought such destruction and massacre upon this vessel? Thou art a catty one, so rudely before your prince. Yet I am feeling generous. I am quite sated at the moment. As thou must have seen on thy journey here, this place is a hall of banquet for the feast most majestic.
Says the man just sitting here not feasting.
No matter how many blood packs I create, no matter how much I devour them, the humans just won't stop coming. I only enjoy what was cast into my maw.
They want what?
You heard what I said.
I mean, I really, like, with how the gameplay works, you don't need 12 to really work, in my opinion. You, like, just throw a guy in there for a funny support support passive, really, and I think that's fine. It's kind of the same way with Ruina, where you can have a full team of, like, that thing, and it works fine, but you don't have to. It's kind of just for style points at that point. We still have, like, we're not even a third of the way through the game's, like, progression yet. We're gonna get more stuff. I think it's fine. He dons a mask for the purpose of merrymaking.
We're really going to exchange pleasantries. Why don't you take that mask off? Or are you unfamiliar with the basic etiquette? Oh, this mask.
I think the mask is normal. I think it's a normal mask. I think you should leave it on. I really don't want to look at this guy's face.
No, you should take a closer look at that mask.
Alright, let me look at this.
There's a particular detail about it.
Is that in his face? Is that, like, attached to it?
Yes, it is sewn onto him.
What the fuck?
Oh, come off! I can't take it off. I shouldn't take it off. There's no brace without the mask. We're so ugly behind the
They're all
mask.
crazy, okay.
So we all decided to hide how repulsive we become. Once I drunk your blood full, it should all go back to how it used to be. Only then can I unmask myself.
What the fuck is he yapping about?
Do you want to know a bit of a spoiler? I mean, it still gets explained later, but...
If it gets explained later, that's fine. What the fuck is wrong with these
Yeah.
creatures?
Alright. Who stitched that mask to your face skin? Not a half-bad job.
I can hear fucking Cassetti singing Dream's Mask song! Yes.
That's what the mask...
That's what the mask is! That's what the mask is for! God.
Of course, it's excellent. Because this mask was crafted by none other than the great and eminent barber, whose name I dare not even speak. What did it hurt so much?
You should say their name. Surely nothing bad will happen.
Oh no, I'm smiling. Look how hard I'm smiling, laughing.
That all cut
I
out.
am the prince. That's what I am.
That all cut out cinema. Hands up cinema. Thank you, Arrow. He's a bloody loon. Alright, done with the giggles then? Because get ready for the beating of your life.
I think I was about to get ready for the beating of your wives.
Why not both?
I enjoy things like you and your friends. So try bawling and bowing and sniffling on the ground for your lives.
I'll be fine.
Lunge at me instead, hmm? The aggression, the boiling blood. Oh, how I love the fire.
Oh, I thought vampires didn't like the fire. You like fire? Insert throws flame fist at you. Throws in alternate dimension flame fist. I will say it's really funny that I just heard that apparently a single dude fucking solos the blood fiends in all dimensions. I think that's something really funny that I learned from these IDs basically. He's just built different, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh god. I had to call in the sinners for this universe, but otherwise he's not on Fraud Watch. What are you, daft?
Exactly.
Look around. There's 13 of us and only one of you. Now let your guard down, Heathcliff. This entity has managed to turn countless passengers on this train into blood bags. Fire Fist Gregor, my damn goat. Yeah, no. Oh, fucking... It's so fucking funny. Just only in our universe are... Everyone's a fraud in our universe. In other universes, they're just goated with the sauce, I guess. I ain't letting my guard down, but we blasted through so many blood bags we couldn't even count, didn't we?
But we can keep count. Oh, no. But the count is so important. I have to keep count for of our visitors. Oh, yes, of course. I do remember to keep count of our dearest visitors. Yes, sir, I do.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
You have no idea how powerful I am, and I shall not relinquish my throne to thee from this budding kingdom. All I have to do is sit here and do nothing, and the blood bags present themselves before me. There's no paradise like this out there. You have no idea what I did to create this place. Oh, how elated my forebear kindreds would be, should they be here to witness what I have created. This cornucopia of abundance, this pleasure, oh, this freedom.
So how are they only lust? I feel more gluttony coming from this, but sure. There's the word abundance right there.
This kingdom is mine. I made it. I'm not giving it away. Nope.
This ain't helping the gluttony accusations. I do have Fire Fist Gregor. This is rather curious. Appears this blood fiend leaves his car only on rare occasions. Yet we have no signs of his insidious influence throughout every car we have visited so far.
Then what he meant by how the bloodbags prevent themselves before him has to be...
Oh, motherfucker, I was right. I made a joke saying see her on the train car after the one we were on. We were gonna deal with her.
That's what you're talking about. She's gonna fight with you.
Surely. Hold on a minute! I figure someone frantically charged into this car. It was Sasha the Fixer we ran into in one of the earlier cars. He said he shrinks into his throne at the sun bursts, terror apparent in his face.
It is he! By the... Hast thou truly joined here to assist us in our quest? No, that villain
I read that as well.
responsible for the lol. That blood fiend is the blood fiend responsible for the tragedy that have tried to find him aboard the train. Is it not hilarious? Laugh out loud?
Anime, oh, isn't that amazing, Sasha? A voice in my head is telling me to laugh at him.
A sleigh that could eventually lead the passengers thou hast protected thus far out of this train.
I mean, I saw it and I immediately realized that was that one Faust one. Blood Fiend. What if there was more than a single Blood Fiend on board? One still capable of rational thought. Damn, you actually made it all the way back here? I guess the wings don't give out contract to just anyone. I used to fight my damnedest too, till I was the last one standing. We're getting sad. We're getting sad villain background information. Don't worry, guys. We'll fight her in like about like 10 minutes when she stops yapping. Where did this leave me? In the end, I stood alone with nothing but a single one of these forearms left. Kind of funny how the perspective of life gets to really completely flip when you're really, really in the shit. But my last thoughts were, man, I don't want to die. So I fell on my knees and pleaded, and I told him that, Don Quixote, watch out! I'd do anything to live. Blood rapidly crystallized around Sasha like a suit of armor as she swung her greatsword at the sinners, striking them even before Faust finished her sentence. Huh?
What did I say? I commanded you to give me a warning before jumping in like that! Don't you know how loud your stupid arms are? I thought the family had come for me.
No, I have not done Kanto 7 yet.
This is literally right before Kanto 7.
I'm sorry, Lord Cassetti. Well, I got time to finish the event. If I finish Kanto 7, I can do the event.
Allow me to introduce my kindred to thee, to be the first of many since my escape for the kingdom I intend to build.
Also, by the way, since they said they can't regenerate blood like most other people can, wouldn't that mean that they would just end up killing themselves before the train ends?
I don't know.
I mean, they didn't say multiple people have been disappearing, so have they just been like hiding on the train this whole time? Because but they said the blood runs out. They'll probably say something about it. Well, I have a feeling that like, wouldn't this just solve itself, or are these guys a part of the disappearances?
This is a separate event, I'm pretty sure.
It is a separate event? They don't eat, they just have a thirst for blood? Yeah, but doesn't they like run off blood? That's what I'm saying is, they said earlier that the blood doesn't like that blood actually runs out, unlike just normal people. Because it's not considered like a full like frozen by the time on the warp train.
That's what Kanto 7 is about, which like I said, it will make sense in retrospective.
Yeah, but I feel like wouldn't this guy end up just killing himself on the train with how many blood bags he's created?
Like I said, I usually don't want spoilers on the blood feed, so I can't really talk about it.
Alright, we'll figure it out. They have regeneration, but they would run out of blood or like energy from the blood eventually. I don't know, that's just my thought. We'll figure it out later though.
My kindred, my loyal squire, who shall be at my side as I build a dynasty of my own, my family.
Sinners, take away her arms. Lord Cassetti, I had intended to select the more powerful of the bunch to send to this car as you have commanded me, but the human in my car were all weaklings, so I present before you this group from the first-class car. Kindred. Are you even aware of the exact nature of a kindred? Nah, but I can tell you this. When I accepted my lord's blood into my veins, it was as though I was reborn. See, a blood fiend's kindred is like a sub-entity of the blood fiends, similar in the concept to sub-entities created by distortions or anomalies. It must have been desperation that drove you to accept that proposition without hesitation, despite the lack of relevant information. Maybe. That's probably what was going through my head before I became a kindred.
Thou hast been in cohorts with this villain all this time? As his lackey? Even ere then, when we first laid our eyes upon thee.
Lady, you have no idea how much I freaked out when one of you asked me something about red eyes. Not that it would have mattered if you did suspect me though, since my red eye is just a prosthetic. Imagine you blood from your own body as a weapon but die from blood loss. That would be hilarious. It would be, but like there's gotta be something powering them, and I thought that was blood because they don't have to eat, as you said, so you would run out of blood eventually. That's why they feed on others. That's how most vampires work, unless blood fiends have a special extra magical singularity, once again because of the nonsense in Project Moon. I wouldn't pass it, but most of the time if you are using blood as a weapon and you like feed on blood, running out of blood kills you in most like universes.
Then the passengers were under thy protection. Haven't I told you that the count matters? Then the longer the line, the better.
Oh. Just the noises. Dozens of blood bags began shambling in the room behind Sasha. A smaller one among them stood out to me. Lovely. I will say,
I'm gonna become a victim when I grow up. No, you're not. The blood feed is coming for you.
yeah, pretty much. Also, it's really funny how often, like, this isn't an example of fridging, but like, I like, all the like, really was like sudden deaths to show how cruel the city is. It really is fridging half the time. Looks at the, Sasha's partner, looks at Yuri. like death doesn't add anything to the story other than just to motivate our main protagonist, and then kind of quickly forgotten. They're very skilled at that, I will say, because like, yeah, I don't think they have any impact other than go do thing 90% of the time. It's really funny though. The count matters. Watch out, Cassetti knows about stats effects. Their potency and their count values. Truly, they're in the fourth wall. They're in your fourth wall specifically. I knew the passengers were dead the moment we realized Sasha was a blood fiend, but this, I really, really hope I wouldn't have to face this reality. Not like this. All right, Dawn, kill them all.
A child.
Maybe it's just a really short blood bag, like how you're really short, Dawn. Right? Right? Surely. Surely, haha. Yep, Will wanted to be a fixer. She got to grow up. Good thing she won't. I can tell you on good authority that living as a blood bag is way better than the drudgery life that as a fixer. Believe me, I'd know. Are you a washed up grade 9 fixer too?
Sasha, you're not a blood bag.
Nah. She's sure.
Hold thy vile tongue.
Dreaming of becoming a famous, respectable fixer and an actor of justice. It was all a stupid pipe dream that always ends in crushing disappointment. Or a really, really early grave.
Silence! Silence!
Dawn Cody did not give give Sasha time to finish her sentence. She was already charging full speed at her with her lance rod. Rosinata! Fucking mic cut out. You always peek your goddamn mic to hell and back.
No, I should have a closer.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, let's see. I don't quite, oh well, no, she gains Serpent Arm if I use this, so that's fine actually, so I can't do that. Yeah, we'll just do this. And then you two will do it.
Right now.
I'm busting it down sexual style. We'll just ignore that last one probably then. Of course, man. What am I, stupid? Yes. Yes. Wow, they are low HP at the start. Were they always like that? Or is it because... Okay, I'm not crazy.
No, this is one encounter when they're like that.
Okay, I was like looking at it and I'm like, am I fucking insane? Did I miss something here? Yeah. I mean, they're all likely to just kind of die off this alone because we're about to just do double AoE at the fucking start, by the way. Something tells me they are going to die.
Maybe.
Okay. None of Rogia rolls like that. Holy shit. Okay, I was about to fucking scream, by the way. I was gonna scream, by the way, if what you saw was a... That should have just been a wipe, but for some reason you guys rolled like dog shit. Death penalty. Bro, so many 3 HPs. Are we fucking for real right now? Mods, shoot them in the head. Alright, well, we will have a lot of time to build up things. I am not gonna skill 3 that. Why don't we hold back on that one? Yeah, just the random fire fist with the Hey Shows Hurricane. It would be really fucking funny though. Arrow, I'm gonna fight you.
Brick.
Brick. Damn, I'm kind of bricked up right now.
You're bricky today.
Shut the fuck up. Oh yeah, they die here. I need to kill the I need to kill the crack. Fucking A-res sweep, baby. Do it, Eggware. If I, Arrow, if I ever meet you, you better count your days.
틈 끊어. 바로 이제 깨-
This is a threat among friends. Guys, please roll heads.
Break.
I swear to God. How did you roll 3 tails at like what? That was like 50%?
Speaking of rolling heads. Hey, there she is.
I thought there was multiple waves. Oh, are we gonna have to fight the big guy, the funny guy next?
It looks like you did this multiple times in Mirror Dungeon. You don't remember how it works.
No, I never did this part.
And this
Oh.
part is a part of it.
No, this isn't a part of the mirror dungeon though. We never fought Sasha. We just fight her
it is.
distortion. Not when you haven't beaten this yet, Mario. I'm telling you what I've done in the mirror dungeon. Maybe after you beat the event, we get to fight Sasha. In regular mirror dungeons, we just fight the funny blade distortion.
Alright.
I've never done this part before. Cause yeah, I've never seen
It's
blood bags
straight.
before.
It just takes you straight to the fucking Cassetti fight.
No, it doesn't even take you straight to the Cassetti fight. It takes you to the distortion part. Is she not the distortion?
There is no distortion in this Finaralo.
Oh, then I've never done this before. I thought this was gonna be the distortion with the W train distortion. You know the guy with the multicolored portals?
That's just an abnormality. It's just
Oh. I thought that was a distortion.
no.
Oh. Oopsies? What are you doing? I have no idea! Wait, was that anything targeting Rojak? Because she's slow as fuck right now. Damn, girl, you slow. Oh! Oh!
No, they just don't like Gregor.
Oh my god. Just don't like him. Just don't like him.
Won't like him. So Rhodia can't do much.
Yeah, that sound is how I feel reading that shit. What the fuck? Do I only have favorites against this? I only have favorites.
Yes, because I'm pretty sure that's her Giga skill.
You know what's also a Giga skill?
Issue.
No, I gotta get Pride first. Instead of Pride, the Devil cried. Oh, and I haven't thrown out a single orange yet either. Oh, oopsies. I probably should fix that. Let me switch these around really quickly. Cause I kinda need oranges here. Yeah, and I can't do anything else, so I'll just hit it. Does she spawn under? I probably should, you know, maybe I should read passives maybe before I start moving on. Alright, it's talking with Lee, what hit, the attacker uses skill that gains charge, attacker steals 1 charge from this unit. So just charge. Okay, she doesn't summon new enemies then. So that's actually good for us then. Yeah, I don't have any AoEs that I want to switch out for. Wait, oh wait, I do. Can you guys smell what the Gregor is cooking? Can anyone smell the funny things Gregor's gonna do to this woman? Oh.
I feel like using that on Sasha's not the best idea.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
just
yeah, no.
me.
Yeah, no, I've seen how easily she's going down. Never mind, I won't use it on her. Holy shit. Wow, you are a pushover. You are a pushover, to say the least. And also, the fact that he's actually about to take 2 hits is actually probably a good thing, thinking about it.
Yeah.
Cassetti, now you face me! Gregor with no beard. Oh, he didn't get any stacks for that, boo. Oh.
No.
Let me just... I don't have pride either. This surely will not end horribly. We'll just ignore him and we'll do our own thing over here. No one acknowledge that in the corner, alright? Oh, why are you guys double threes? Why are you guys like this? Why can't you be normal? Oh.
You can try to power guard that, because it's a questionable defense.
Oh, but it's yeah, it's very much in our favor though, right? Oh.
If not, then you just do it. You're not gonna lose anything from it.
Well, actually, it's also fine to have someone else catch here. I think, because there's a 1 here. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nothing bad ever happens. You know, maybe we'll even we'll get the Fireboy skill. Hopefully, I'm praying on the Fireboy skill. Okay, we might have also overkilled the fuck out of her. Oh, yeah, this might be a little overkill. Oh, wait, also goes on her too. Stagger?
Yeah.
So close, damn. Oh no, that was on the different one. Damn. Bro, nothing but head. What the fuck? Whatever. It's fine. It actually didn't do any damage. That wouldn't have targeted Gregor if it was Fire Fist Gregor. Yes. I kind of don't want to use any. I kind of want to have just Gregor sit there until he egos, knowing what's about to happen to this man. You see it, right? You understand why.
Yeah, what happens when you take bleed? You're taking bleed of enemies.
Just a little bleed, right? As a treat. Alright. We can do funny ego nukes though, next turn though, so this is fine. Light work, no reaction. Also, actually, it will be fine too, because he can't get staggered if I use the horse ego.
My first kindred to be created without their authorization. Is this bumbling fool?
I pray for your forgiveness, my parent.
Not for my sight. At least thou hast brought me bloodbags for sustenance.
I'm like 70 away from him, Hurricane. I will have Uma saying soon. Hopefully by next stream.
Yet it must be the responsibility of a parent to clean up the mess of his child.
Alright, Gregor. Hit him with the nuke.
What a load of shit.
That said, he reached out towards a pile of blood bags on the ground and... Suck!
Suck.
I think I'm thinking of the blood abnormality from Library Everyone as like, this is my pathetic child.
Oh, what abundance! I had nearly forgotten this sensation.
An hardened blood materialized over the blood fiend's body. His sheer aggressiveness and hatred was palpable enough to make our skin crawl. It appears that he's empowered himself by reaping their blood. No shit!
Oh, my power is yet to fully return. This magnificent armor is quite the queen of a parade for the prince who has become a king. Wouldst thou agree? Yes, sir, yes, you do. Of course you do.
Oh yeah, Nosferatu, that's the name of it, yeah.
Challenge me now, O rebels. Challenge thy king.
Nosferatu just staring judgmentally at these fuckers.
There you go, the actual fight.
One more turn, so I just gotta... We just offset the evade and we go crazy, I guess. Do we have... we're almost having the skill 3 ready. We'll use our skill 3 just to make sure the shit goes through, I think. Oh, wow. Bro is actually just about to get fucking hurt hardcore. Oh, that's fine. We're not gonna let him hit ever then. Oh yeah, he's gonna be fucked. This is basically, if you win the clashes, he's fucked.
Does he know chat?
Is there a second phase, I'm guessing? There's only one guy with a ton of bleed on this, so he's not gonna get power from bleed. Yeah, he's gonna 100% sound like the nerd emoji. I agree with that one, okay?
Yeah, I'm just doing it based off of what my interpretation was when he first went through.
Yeah, it's not like what is he gonna inflict bleed? No. Yeah, no, it's not like he inflicts bleed on himself.
Hurt you so hard that you bleed to death.
You're trying to make me paranoid. There's really nothing here. And maybe another skill will start getting annoying, but like, yeah, right now he's like, just win clashes and win.
확 물어버리자.
Win clashes and win. I mean, that's just how Limbus works. Win clashes and win.
I mean, that's just like, this is just like, it's just a one more thing. It's like, damn, really? This guy right now? I'm sorry. I love this man, but right now, really?
No, I don't think Kasodi has rupture in his kit.
It seems to be only bleed. I'd be surprised if he had anything other than bleed.
I think they're asking because the Merceau ID has rupture.
Ah, okay. Is Mersault based on this character?
Yes. Merceau ID is based on this man.
Oh, that's funny.
운명의 기운이 운영하는 것 같아. 그 공격을 선택한 건 좋았던 것 같네.
What the fuck? What the hell? Alright. It's time. Oh, I need one more round! Fuck!
I ain't gonna wait a while.
I didn't even get ego put any ego thing for that one. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing what you're trying to scare me of. Like, are you just trying to make me paranoid?
Yes. This is the intentional gaslighting this time.
No, this is intentional gaslighting, lovely. Let's see, does this burn any of the things I need? It does burn a yellow. How many yellows do I need? 3. Okay, I should not touch that one then.
3.
Oh, why are all of you using like one green? Yellow, what the fuck? Oh, I could do this actually. Yeah, it only uses one of those. Yeah, I could do this. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Mods, fuck this guy.
물어버리자고.
Not great butt res, but it's funny, so I'm gonna go for it. Bro, 36. This guy is so cooked.
Ow, 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 ow.
He's like, Mom, Dad, I got bullied by 12 sinners with superpowers.
Parents, she got bullied by 12 sinners on a train.
I got lost on the train.
나는 다른 선배들처럼
Funny.
복잡한 생각은 잘 못하니까
That's it.
이럴 때 도움은 안 되지만
Unclashable.
저렇게 선배였다면 지금까지 싸우면서 얻은
Oh, what the
해결
fuck?
방법을 찾아냈을 거야. 너희도 천천히 되짚어보면 어떨까?
Funny my ass.
Hey, Faust and Pong will speed him.
Yes. Not gonna matter that much though. Cause I wanna do Kanto 7, man. I wanna do Kanto 7. And I'm probably not gonna be able to do the hard mode yet on it. I guess we'll just...
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go for the hit. No, actually I should not go for the hit. I'm at like 10 and 8 bleed right now. Oh, and it's gonna go even higher. Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Bleeds out of mouth.
막아내지.
Oh, at least reduce some of the damage, I guess. Why is this guy just the blood whale, basically? At least he's like at -8 attack damage.
Anyways, guess what? Do it again.
Oh, why are you like this? Oh.
네,
And
있잖아.
you're 18 bleed.
마이너 아르카나 정도겠지. 조심해.
Why are you like
마이너라도
this?
생각보다 강할 수 있으니까. 내가 응원해줄게.
And that brings his health down again.
I really wish I brought fire this time. Like, goddamn. You know what? Sure. Fuck you. I'm not even gonna do anything with you because you're just gonna insta fucking die if I have you do anything.
위야. 막아내지 못하리.
We're gonna be fine.
Anyways, have fun with that in Kanto 7.
Unclashables? Or bleed?
Well, Unbreakables.
Unbreakable.
With bleed.
Don't worry. I'll just bring out Solo Ishii.
한눈 팔지 마세요.
No, you have used defense skills. Ah, yes. The Heisho defense skills. You know, the defense skills that Heishos are famous for. You know, this funny Heisho. Everyone is counter except for Roja.
이 거리는 충분해.
It's Roja and the evade
Gregor.
Ishii, yeah, and Gregor. That's about it. Please, can I get a skill 3? I need 1 red. For the love of God. This is actually some ridiculousness stuff here. I'm gonna do this. I have enough yellow to do this, and I need to heal some people up, so I'll do that. Yeah, I see plenty of red. Yeah, on the floor. I need it in my character inventory. I built 32 by 5 poise. The moment I get to use the fucking nuclear warhead, this will be really funny. I summon you, Arcanites.
Altitudes.
I choose you, Arcanites. He's not gonna do it again, is he?
I don't know, is he?
Don't tell me this guy is just an egregious DPS check. So do I have to switch to Dante? The second Gregor has hit the Blood Fiends, yes.
등급이 오르고 있어. 설마 메이저 아르카나였던 거야? 내 감이 알려주고 있어.
Yeah.
저 공격은 위험해.
I just realized I accidentally used too much pride doing that. Now I don't... Wait. Now I'll have to wait for a fucking pride deck. Ah. Oh, is it? Yeah, Cowstits, I summon you. Yeah, I know she's monster in this case. Also, fuck you, Valley. Oh, my word. Let's see. I'll just have her do that one. We'll have you do this. Yeah, but luckily I have like just so much damage built up now with like the pins I'm getting here. I'm gonna just start getting a lot of damage from this. Alright, also have I gotten, like, I don't feel like I have gotten a lot of skill 3s of fucking the Lord yet either. Can I get that so I can get another skill 3? But we do have charge 2. We do have the funny tier 2 nuclear bomb. It's time. Legalize nuclear bombs. Damn, that does do a lot of damage. Yes, the blood veins do have a pretty bigger thing though, that's true. Okay. We almost got the stagger threshold. Surely we'll get it. Surely he won't nuclear bomb again, right? Okay, he actually isn't. Thank fucking God. Oh, Gregor, why do you have to have the one with that? Also, I don't know why the hard Oh yeah, he isn't the lowest. I thought he was the lowest. He actually is, in fact, not the lowest. How much HP does he have?
He can't get staggered. People don't get staggered from bleed, if that's what you're worried about.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, people do not get staggered from bleed.
I didn't know this whole fucking time. gonna kill myself. Anyways. Let me do this then.
날개를 펼치고 발톱을 걸어.
I know it gives him taunt. I do that. Here's the thing. I've not actually ever hit the fucking Sunhead threshold thanks to bleed before. Also, Jesus Christ. That damage.
Yeah, as long as you don't get hit, he won't get staggered.
Also, in my defense, I've seen people get staggered from burn before, so I thought all effects were like that.
I mean, you know, that's completely fair. Burn does do that, but bleed doesn't.
Yeah. Why? Also, wow. Arcanite Eco was in fact not needed, but
압도적인 사랑의 힘으로
You
we're,
pop it.
we're gonna let him aura farm.
역시 내가 엄청 도움이 됐지?
There isn't another phase I'm gonna have to suddenly appear, right? Yeah. We'll find out.
어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
Let's go, horse.
이 검은 이 명예는
I'm waiting for him to die from the bleed. I have stacked so much poise.
빗바래지 않을 테니.
The fact that this
Ash,
is an
baby.
AoE skill that does 36 HP, by the way, baby. Also, thank you for the aura farm as she leaves.
우리도 정말 멋진 활약이었어.
My God, and my job here is done. Fucking teleports to the roof.
It hurts. It hurts.
Two tails. Yeah, it's a story of it's a horse of two tails. He's told in two different games. It's a horse of two tails.
Exactly. Yes, I love your bullied human blood. It's
Pussy. This guy keeps regenerating. No matter how many times we tore him to pieces. Jesus. This. I don't know if we can. He heals once in the actual fight.
Yeah.
Mental fatigue finally get to Gregor and Sinclair, who collapse to the floor. God, they really are the weakest of the two. I thought Yiseng was physically the weakest. Bro, he didn't even collapse. Strange development of warp transfer, proving to be a significant help to the Blood Fiend's regenerative ability. Okay, yeah, that's a Hey Show. Just make a Hey Show tea. Throw in or you can do a Hey Show Sinclair, or you can just do his funny Daybat. The battle continued much longer than our scuffles at the K-Corp border checkpoints, or our struggle against the endless horde of the dead at the basement of Wuthering Heights. Consider I've all grown stronger there, but then we were reaching our breaking point. Don Quixote continues to wildly pummel the Blood Fiend with her lance, breaking, stabbing, and crushing him every time a body part regenerated.
I am so hungry. Ridiculous! Thy hunger is no justification for this massacre thou hast wrought. You don't understand. You know how awful it is surviving for 200 years on that disgusting, horrible. No, I don't even want to think about it.
Does he know, chat? How hungry? How hungry, my lord? Be say.
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
Please, just let me have a sip. Just a smallest sip, please.
Alright, I understand the lust now. Alright. I understand it a little bit, but also still funny though. This still reads as gluttony coded too, though.
What matter how many times you stab me? I shan't stop until all of thy flesh and bone and organs are crushed into a vicious, shapeless mush, never to become whole again!
She's so normal, chat. But the Blood Fiend's regeneration is so powerful that he's recovered as fast as Don Quixote has destroyed him. Oh! Ew! I was with you until the last one! Ew! Ew! Why? Oh! Fucking fell bullet with with Hey Shows and Dayvat is fucking insane. He's regenerating at an insane rate. We can't.
I'm injured. My child.
Alright, we need my goat Gregor out here.
I am giving you the new life, invited thee to this banquet.
Hey, Roja, use your fire ego real quick.
So resign responsibilities. blessings of a parent must be repaid, no?
No, I saw the full stop Heath. That one isn't too bad, because I know he's, like, decent on his own from my knowledge. I'm pretty sure I've seen him do, like, solo runs. So, like, I didn't question that one. Oh my god, you're still around? What can I do?
Yeah.
Their weakness breaks their anchor, makes them kneel and grovel before being desperation, just as you had.
Wait, I think I got an idea. Saj began looking around wildly, surprised by Cassetti's sudden command. It's that, the way they fight, it reminds me of a lot of the way we prosthetic using fixers fight. Just as prosthetic fixers slowly lose their sense of self-preservation, their whims become more important than tools. Their whims become no more important than tools to be replaced. These idiots act with such abandon as if they have multiple lives to burn. Nothing to protect, they throw themselves wildly into the battle like moths into the flame. And forgot to look after what's really important, like this little thing. With one of the remaining arms Sasha picked up, the master card key Faust showed her in one of the previous cards. How do you even lose that? No. How do you even lose that one if your clothes regenerate? I'm sorry. Even though I get Faust isn't in the Discord, this is uncharacteristically stupid. I'm sorry. This is a bit much.
No, uncharacteristically stupid. No, she is just stupid.
She's never been this bad, though.
Look, we need a plot to move forward, okay?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I get it. She's not like the brightest by herself, but like, how do you lose a key card? She hasn't lost anything before. Like, I get her not knowing on her own, but like, just straight up losing a card. Dog Cutie, stop her now. Oh, my parent, I offer you this gift to you. Don Quixote immediately leaped at the fixer, but one of her arms struck her away at great force. Ishmael and Marcel, who had been holding Cassetti down, were no match for his strength without Don Quixote's fury. The Blood Fiend threw them both to the side and grabbed the key card. It's really funny when you gotta just stop a fight and then suddenly they're just struggling in the cutscene. Yeah. This is the key to the first class's cards, my lord. With this, grow your army of blood bags to bring glory to the kingdom. Ignore that that's a smaller card than the rest of the other cards. No. Cassetti examines the master key card with clear interest. Without that key card, we'll be trapped in this train for thousands of years until it reaches its destination. Dante. I believe that I have tried my utmost to overcome this adversary without access to Faust's knowledge and intelligence. However, with our loss of the master keycard, the uncertainty of the circumstances is greatly exacerbated. At the origin of this plight, Faust took a deep breath as she was about to take a deep dive into the source of all this trouble. Must be my over-reliance on Faust. Over-reliance on Faust doesn't make you drop a keycard, though. I'm sorry. I'm still confused on this plot point. I'm not gonna drop this one. This is the most contrived one I've seen yet.
So watch when you finally get to a Kanto and she gets disabled, she gets removed from the Galish shaft again, and we learn she actually is just that stupid.
I mean, the Gazelle shop doesn't. Are you saying that like there's a Faust for every Faust that is just constantly pinging, saying, "Hey, don't forget this. Hey, don't forget this," and they're just pinging back and forth, constantly going, "Hey, you have a key card in your pocket. Hey, you have a key card in your pocket. Your pockets. Check them. Show me your pockets."
Yes.
Are you saying every Faust acts like a fucking 40-year-old mom to every single other Faust, and they somehow don't learn themselves?
I mean, one might be a 40-year-old mom. You never know.
I guess the connection improves brain, but I'm still just lost at the word of how do you drop the key card is my question. Faust, if she was still in her council and court, Faust, tell me where. Damn it, you beat me to the joke. No, I'm trying to like think of how you even lose a key, even in a fight. Do you not have pockets? Has Faust just been holding it in her hand the whole time?
I mean, can't you know there's a joke where just women's clothing just doesn't have pockets. I could bring that up.
Except we literally see a vest on with, I'm pretty sure that has a pocket. She literally has a hook for her keychain, or her own ID. I don't know. I'm losing it. Before I can tell, Faust has always been offering information she received from Faust, so a situation like this where she has to make her own decision has to become unfamiliar. She kept in her breath. Fucking, I would... Hell, that would be better than whatever the hell she was doing, apparently. As for my fucking family, my sisters store their phones, so I wouldn't even be surprised at this point. Faust is an admirable sinner with or without Faust. I've been thinking the same thing about myself, actually, that I've been relying too much on that perfect Faust. But even without Faust, you still gave us good directions to follow after analyzing the information we brought you. Maybe uncertainty itself doesn't always have to be a problem for us. And like, yeah, exactly, she's not exactly dumb. She still has some good analytical power. It's weird, I don't know. Remember, thus the lack of plan itself becomes the plan. You said it yourself. I see. Indeed, among many, I am a Faust that believes in uncertainty. Our loss of the master keycard is but one of the innumerable uncertainty variables in that equation. The constant is, however, that the blood feed is just as desperate as we are. Thus, the only... Oh, sorry, I'm like going back to my normal voice. I'm tired, so I'm forgetting that I'm supposed to be doing a fucking voice. Bleh, I'm an idiot. Thus, the only option is that remains at present is to compromise.
You there. Looks like thou art the one who's been regenerating your friends. Stop. Stop doing that, alright? Don't heal a single one of them. Or I'll smash your precious key to pieces. Furniture, Squire!
Don Quixote gets reduced to atoms.
Compromise? Compromise with the villain that's as vile as that her?
We are the cassette links. We are here for your key cards.
He's the cassette links.
Bro's begging for the handicap when you play a 99 stock Smash Bros game with your brother. Please stop reviving. I get it. I don't have the time to regenerate Don Quixote's severe injuries just yet, and the rest of the sinners were already unconscious. The only sinner who could move and talk normally was Faust, whom I just rewound the clock for. Yeah, let's do that. Very well. And Cassetti, why don't we move our conversation to a different location? Only I will accompany Dante to this negotiation. I'll make my intentions clear now. Dante and I will not attack you there. There's no doubt in my mind that Cassetti must be completely exhausted by the unending barrage of attacks from Don Quixote and the sinners. Faust suggests that we move this conversation to a different place without the sinners. Must have been a sweet one.
Just you two, huh?
Yes, the freight car is immediately adjacent to this one. Pushes into bus. Num-nums. Unlimited food for Mephistopheles. Yes, the freight car is immediately adjacent to this one. This is the one where we further discuss what we have to offer one another.
That clock must be thy monarch then, hmm? And thou art one of the retainers?
Correct.
Very well. This will be a royal debate then. There's why it is only right that a royalty talks to no one else but the one who is his equal. Esquire!
Sad dog energy right now. We'll be back in a minute, Don Quixote. Thus we left incapacitated sinners and Don Quixote, who watched on with a hollowed upon eye as we walked away. Carefully made our way to the freight car. I really hope we push him into Mephistopheles. So Faust, why are we doing this in the freight car again? Dante, this will be my first attempt at a gamble. What?
That's my girl!
With that...
Brody would be so proud if she was conscious.
Yes. One to be a monarch who wears the crown will weigh heavy. The heavy is the crown, just like Viego from League of Legends. With that, the door closed shut behind us. Surely this will end well for us.
It will end alright.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다.
So is the last two chapters just story shenanigans?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just story shenanigans.
떳떳이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
I'm 50 away from that one. But I think before we go on, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I would say everyone go get some water or something real quick. I'll run an ad real quick so we have like the next next period of time without having to worry about ads for a bit, so I will be right back. Everyone will get a drink of water, go to the bathroom, and we will be right back. Don't burn down the building.
Yeah, let's burn down the building. We should definitely do that. Good idea. That's a spear, Nagitsuki. Yeah. I want to get a Dr. Pepper in the meantime while you guys do that. Hurricane, that sounds fucking disgusting. And the worst part is I would still be willing to try it. Just to have an opinion on it. It's not a great idea, but I'll definitely test the idea. And probably regret it. Scam idiot. Fine. Dude, what? I guess idiots and dyslexic people? Indeed, yeah.
Okay, so I might have forgotten to press the add button again.
You stupid!
Oops. What am I reading?
Yeah, the conversation we were having.
You know what? I don't even want to know. Moving on.
Hey, moving on.
Anywho's, moving on. So this passageway leads straight into Mephistopheles. Oh my word.
This is where it all started.
God, no. Don't put that shit on me.
Also woke me from my sunburn. We drink Dr. Pepper.
Shut the fuck up, Hurricane. You didn't see anything? No, none of you saw anything? Nothing happened. Nope, oh no, oops, my finger slipped. Oh, oops. Oh, so strange. Wait, the bus is what woke him up? Are you fucking kidding me?
It did, huh?
Man, the evidence. I don't know what evidence you speak of.
If only this bus hadn't completely filled up the freight car. I was planning to start the parade so soon. Or create a kindred here.
Chat, look away. We don't know what happened here. We had no part in this. Dante. Also, wait, how did they load a whole ass bus in here and not notice the fucking blood fiend? Hmm? The connection has been restored. Oh my god.
Look.
Connection. Suddenness of her statement briefly knocked me off my train of thought. I looked at her and cocked my head in confusion. He did the dog head tilt. You know he tilted that fucking clock to the side. He actually cocked his head and did the fucking dog stare.
Real.
Well, that one I think is just crazy enough that it's obvious I would never do that. She replied with an even quieter whisper without looking away from the blood fiend. Boarding Mephistopheles has reestablished my connection to Faust. He finally got it, chat. Took him way too long. Did you know that this would work? No, and as I stated before, this was pure and calculable gamble based on my own certain hypothesis. So that's not a pure and calculable gamble. That is having a hypothesis and going off of it, knowing that the bus has worked everywhere before, you know. The success helped. My clockhead can't be this cute. True. Also, stop throwing bricks at me, Arrow. I will fight you. I will throw hands. You know, that's absolute cinema. Of course our clockhead could be this cute. A faint smile appeared on Faust's lip for a moment before fading away. Now that the connection has been reestablished, I would like to make a complaint against the Faust and the Gashel management regarding the fact they have neglected to list the information pertaining to the loss of connection within the interiors of the warp trains. However, I just imagine her just going on like a full no, because like there's no punctuation there. I love that. She just goes on a full rant, just like finding a solution to the situation takes precedence. I have much reason to believe that there's a mission was done on purpose, but I hope such is not in the case. Faust gently advanced towards the blood fiend. Let us discuss the details of our compromise. What are you willing to accept in return for the master keycard? She immediately going to Reddit on the rest of the council. I imagine the Reddit of the... You know, there's something above the Gazelle Shaft. It's the Reddit of Faust. Even bigger.
As thou wouldst anyone, I would have wished to turn thee all to blood packs and drink every last drop of thy blood. Thou art unlike a common person.
Wait,
I wish to maintain secrecy, this kingdom of mine, for as long as possible. And thine wishes to leave this place, right? Once I relinquish thee this key card, and once thou returnest to your first-class seats, we'll live here happily ever after, like nothing happened.
Alright, I got my rabbit food. I got celery.
Yo.
I almost immediately dropped it all on the floor. Let's go, chat.
Bruh.
Go there.
And when the train gets there, you get off the train, everything goes back to the way they were supposed to be. How's that for a deal?
So he is behind the disappearances? So he is behind the disappearances.
Yes.
Okay. You said it was a separate thing. I'm gonna kill you.
I was thinking about something else. Oops, but thinking about like this, the instances beforehand.
Yeah.
You just have people disappearing.
Yeah, so he's just straight up hidden on this train, and somehow the Queeners have never noticed the blood fiend menace.
He's been doing the fucking. He's just in a corner of a room.
Bro, I just imagine him staring at the corner doing the D&D barbarian, like the intimidation check that they don't see him.
Exactly.
Faust, what about the job we were contracted to do in the first place? You guys, does Dante not realize that they could just walk right back out of first class once they walk in?
No. Be stupid.
Or not, I guess. Our memories and any signs of battle will be entirely erased upon our arrival. We'll have no way to relay our news, whether one is successful or failure. Alright, now that's just slanderous. He's just dangling from the ceiling, just staring down at the Queeners. I'm like, I don't see shit. I don't get paid enough to deal with a blood fiend. If we had the means,
But they're like, yeah, not dealing with that.
just imagine they just make eye contact and they just immediately go, "We're good, man," and just walks out. Then at least W Corp would inform us that our contract was successful after the fact. However, this current scenario will leave us with nothing to show for it, not even the smallest hint, and the contract will end in failure. However, what takes precedence over the contract is you and the sinner's psychological stability. Not like we've always been successful, so that was something I could live with, but what about the other passengers of this train and its future passengers? Alright, Waffle Goods kicking in again, chat.
Boo.
I remember the look on Don Quixote's face whenever we would come across these inevitable forms of injustice. Faust did not reply. Yet the lack of a reply was a reply all on its own. Are we going to have to let them die? Innocent lives will be lost, but we cannot prioritize their lives over our own safety. That must be Faust's and the company's policy. And yet...
I shan't allow this!
Always the quirked up. It's always the quirked up white girls, chat. It's always the quirked up white girls. You should never trust them. Don Quixote. I thought her woods were too severe for her to even crawl, let alone walk, but with sheer will, she pushed herself through the pain to reach the freight car.
I will not tolerate this. We cannot let this vile wretch live and turn a blind eye to everything he's done.
No, Faust should not take anything out of fucking Roland's playbook from before the ending. No, bad spray bottle. Bro, is he gonna be traumatized by short women with lances? He's gonna be traumatized by short women with lances.
Watch. You want to stay here for what is essentially an eternity within this train? I know the truth. If it hinges on this key, doesn't it? As soon as I break this in half, you have to spend the eons inside this. I care not. I would welcome the eons. Should it mean eons of penance for thee? 'Tis much preferable to letting thy villainy go unanswered. Let this place be the site of thine eternal judgment.
Faust and I grabbed Don Quixote. She'd normally be strong enough to wiggle free of our grips, but she's already pushed herself beyond her limits merely by walking here.
Faust, unhand me! Thou must let him live, miniature esquire!
Don Quixote, letting him destroy that key means you'll be condemning the sinners to thousands of years of torment. I mean, doesn't it all reset by the end of the trip anyways?
I mean, yeah, like I said, they just kind of poof, but... that's just the big question with warp trains. Even if you knew what they would do, would you still take one?
But that doesn't affect their sanity though. That's what I'm saying. They won't remember any of this.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, that's completely fair.
This doesn't have anything to do about the morals here. This is completely... You think Faust cares about morals?
Maybe she doesn't want to be doing in here.
They go crazy and kill Donna. They said sanity. They didn't say his life. Which I think also the train would reset him too, though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's the point of the cleanup crew.
And you can't die in here. You can't die in here unless you become a blood fiend. You can only do it if you become a blood fiend and run out of blood. Or not blood fiend, but blood bag.
And I shall
Oh
fill
my
the
God.
millennia with the tales of legend I had read in the magazines. No time, however infinite, shall be too great to overcome should we endeavor as one.
Certainly you are aware that your suggestion is no solution at all, Don Quixote. You all have fair points, but Faust does not bring that up once, by the way. Yeah, the way the sentence reads, however, what takes precedence over the contract is you and the sinner's psychological stability. Or I guess she says you rather than yours, so it's, it could be read either way, but yeah, it seems more about the sanity more than anything.
Then it has to be another way, no? Oh, it must possessed of great wisdom, Faust, Manager Esquire. Is there truly no path in which we may bring justice to the villain and the sinners remain unharmed?
Now let's get on that fucking Discord server. Start yapping. Her struggles began to wane, but this was no acceptance. This was dejection. Wait, actually, yeah, Hurricane has a point. How come we've never seen a distortion on a warp train? I guess Carmen doesn't reach you here? That's like the only thing I can imagine is Carmen doesn't reach you here, so maybe you'll be fine.
Yeah, because I feel like this would be fucking Distortion City then.
I mean, it's similar though. If you're gonna be pushing to like the end and like all your goals are gonna be destroyed by you dying in some fuck-ass train, I think that would affect your... That would affect you, I would say. I think it is because there's no light here though. Carmen can't actually get you to distort. The same reason they can only affect the Arknight's dimension through the hole, remember?
Yeah. This could just be a thing where Project Moon just did not have the foresight to think this through, like with the concept incinerator.
I think it is just a light thing. You just very strong belief suddenly broke it. Are you saying that people don't have there are people with very strong beliefs could be in this train, and seeing people suddenly start killing each other like this, I feel like that could break that belief very quickly, depending on how altruistic a person is, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like this place is very likely this place could very easily cause distortions and heartbreak, and also just having beliefs broken. But I think it is just the fact there is no light here. That's what I would imagine it is more than anything, is there is no light in this dimension, basically. Because you remember... I don't think that, I think it's just going to be a light thing. Just like I remember, there is no Gesellschaft here, so it would make sense that there's no light here, too. That was what I would have to say it is the reason why. Wait, did I not read that? Wait, Don Quixote, no. At the close we failed to notice the blood began quietly advancing towards us. We let Don Quixote go at the last second, but we were a second too late.
Oh, my dearest parent, forget my transgression for creating another without thy sanction.
And the reason why? It's another dimension. That's pretty much all the reason we get of why the Gesellschaft doesn't work here. That's the only thing that makes sense, really, is just, yeah, the Gesellschaft doesn't work here. Oh, this is a lovely image.
Become my next kindred.
So what is with Don Quixote being grabbed by gray-haired men? This is the second time this has happened, grabbed by the hair.
Yeah.
Snack Quixote. You know, I think it's just really just a case of alternate dimension, and Carmen can't see here. Because, yeah, bathe the city, not this dimension. Cassetti screams incoherently as he leaps on the Don Quixote, piercing her neck with his fangs before we even have a chance to do anything. Oh. I did not expect this to be the solution. Faust, what do you mean the solution? According to the information I viewed in the past, and once again just now, it's... Dante, take cover behind me and remain absolutely still. And please, do note that the other sitters must not hear a word about what is about to happen.
Oh.
Oh. I don't know why. You know the shorts with that like animator that like with the like little like a TV face?
Yeah.
You know all the little oh she did? That's what I just heard from Dawn in my head.
Thanks.
You hear it too, right? No, you see it now, right? Oh. Don Quixote levitates slightly into the air. The strings of her shoe unravel as they slip off her feet on their own. She looks on in bewilderment as her running shoes fall to the floor. And it's our favorite. Our favorite creature. I've always had this question swirling at the unfocused backstage of my mind. Why are you always so protective of those running shoes, Don Quixote?
Running shoes? Ah! Dost thou speak of idea Rocinante?
My mighty
Rocinante?
steed. Yeah, those.
I have battled through thick and thin, feast and famine with dear Rocinante, in sorrow and in joy. No matter the brutality of the trials that has struck me, it has been my loyal steed by my side for however long it has been in existence.
He doesn't know when she got them?
Major Esquire, wherefore hast thou not saluted Rocinante as well? This may be a rather auspicious occasion to do so.
Fucking saluting shoes is the most wild thing yet. I would never distort. I'm laughing at this game too much sometimes. No, I think I'm good.
Ha! Be not so bashful. Go on ahead.
This is how people who are in defeat sound.
Like Stinky. Smalgo is Toytreat's TikTok with Stinky. Stinky, they are not! Scuffed as he might appear, Rocinante is in pristine condition! Also, thou shalt not address me as small girl— Evacuate! Evacuate!
I love Charon so much. Don Quixote, don't tell me you go to sleep wearing those Rocinante.
Oh, I've always been quite certain that someone as so esteemed as thee, Major Esquire, would care to ask me how Rocinante fares.
That wasn't the question. I didn't mention that this question was inspired by numerous eyewitness reports from other citizens who saw her wandering the halls in her pajamas and wearing Rocinante. Or Tay, sorry.
Sorry, Rocinante and I remain bound together, even in slumber. There shall be no separating the two of us.
I wonder why, chat.
We are bound not by need nor want. We are simply bound together through plight and delight.
Now that I think about it, every single identity of Don Quixote was always wearing those pair of running shoes, Rocinante. Okay. Have you ever taken them off?
Them off? Why, what word dost thou mean? As in, detach Rocinante from my body? It's a very odd insinuation thou makest.
Yeah, they'll be so normal, promise. She looks at me with puzzled eyes, as though taking those pair of running shoes off was somehow an inconceivable idea. Therefore, they were something much more than just her favorite pair of running shoes. Her odd attitude of treating something so far removed from common sense as something completely ordinary. So does that mean every idea she's a blood fiend, by the way?
Yes.
Now I want to see Queen of Hatred swapped in with a blood fiend.
Oh God.
Yeah, you see it now! You see it now, don't you?
Is there a tier above Aleph?
Yeah, is there a tier above Aelith? Because that would be Mountain of Smiling Bodies power on top of a fucking Queen of Hatred.
Yeah.
Queen of Lustful Hatred, yes. Her odd attitude of treating something so far removed from common sense is something completely ordinary? Ordinated? What the fuck was I saying? What does Rocinante mean to Don Quixote? What even is that thing? And over a powerful presence suddenly explodes, radiating in all directions. As the metallic stench of blood suffocates the bust, filling every corner of it with sickening horror. Then, darkness.
No, that's impossible!
An all-absorbing darkness voice is our only light.
You are the second kindred! What did you? I should have felt your presence! Yeah,
I love Hurricane!
He's a sixth kindred? Yeah, we're jumping all the way to second.
Yes. Also, I really like how Hurricane's in this. Those feet are absolutely crucial to the plot. One of the blood and feet only things colored in this.
Yeah. Very crucial.
Very crucial. Might want to uptie those egos. I'm guessing his first kindred either Nosferatu or his children? Or related to that?
We have no idea what the fuck Nosferatu is.
Maybe it's based on the myths of Blood Fiends, maybe. But also remember, there are actual natural abnormalities. There was talks about that, remember? There are natural ones.
Yeah.
He might be the first Blood Fiend. But would that make him the first kindred, or the kindred his children?
That would...
Or no, yeah, no, it would be. No. If we go off like normal vampire lore, I guess that would make him first kindred because the first actual vampire is Cain. I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
I mean, I get where you're coming from, but there's also a slight problem with that. With
Yes.
you say you don't want to, you told me not to talk more about Blood Fiends.
Is it? You know what? Just give me this one. Just give me this one.
We meet another first kindred in Kanto 7.
Okay, so we do meet a first kindred. I mean, that makes sense. But I guess Nosferatu might be a first kindred then, just along with the guy then. Or he is going to be the creator. But that would also make no sense, because wasn't like the first vampire Cain? Or is that just a popular media thing?
That's a popular media thing. Vampires are never a thing in Christianity.
Okay, I thought so, and I thought it was crazy for a moment. Yeah, so I guess Nosferatu might be either a first kindred, or he could be the original. Oh no, I'm saying it might be one of the two. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's either the original, and the kindreds are his kin, as in children, or he is also just one of the first kindred. It could be either or, honestly. But he's also an abnormality. So there's three options.
Fuck all about Nosferatu.
There are three possibilities. He is the creator of Blood Fiends. He is created from the human head and the myth of Blood Fiends. Or he's just one of the many first kindreds. And he's just very, famous. It's one of those threes. Like, those are the only three that really make sense, and it honestly could be a toss-up between those three, honestly. There's really no power for either one. Well, they're a normal monster, too. Well, but they are specifically human, or the head would have wiped out Blood Fiends, so they're not monsters. The head would have nuked Blood Fiends, no? If they weren't human.
Yeah.
So they are human, and yeah, so like Nosferatu is just like, yeah, so that's like, those are the three possibilities. They're not like straight up monsters. Yeah, kindred means child in a sense, so definitely an offspring. Yeah, or a child of something at least. If not Nosferatu, there is something that was the father or mother of all, Blood Fiends. Anyway, we're yapping, getting sidetracked.
Yapping.
But it's fun to yap about this now because there is it's not like we get an answer to who the original vampire is, Blood Fiend.
Yeah.
The kindred are human, the original might not be. It might be Nosferatu because it is an abnormality, remember? So I guess it could be, yeah. But that's what I'm saying is Nosferatu is an abnormality, so he could very easily have been the monster that created them first or something like that, or some human became an abnormality, kind of thing. Or it could have been created from someone's mind, yeah. Dracula. Vlad Dracula. No. You forget, there are abnormalities that come before Lobotomy Corp. There are natural abnormalities. That was a thing that was talked about before. We are not the L Corp was not the creator of all abnormalities. There are natural abnormalities running about the world.
They just invented a means to extract abnormalities from the human subconscious.
Yeah. We've extracted both natural ones and the ones that we have human minds has created. But there are like ones wandering around. Do you remember which ones are the natural abnormalities that were before Whopper?
No, I don't. I don't know which ones were natural or not.
I'm trying to remember.
I mean, White Knight could be a natural one.
Yeah. I think also, no, I think the birds I remember hearing about people saying are not. I think those ones are just kind of based off the Black Forest and also the head, so they're not exactly naturally occurring.
Is there Faust one of them, or? Or is that another with just his story being part of the human subconscious?
It's very likely. They're not in the actual Black Forest, so I don't think they're natural. No, I don't think they're technically natural. What were they called? God damn it, Hurricane.
Yeah, you can't just give the people what they want in that regard, Candace.
Oh, yeah, we don't have any confirmed ones. Okay, yeah, we don't have any confirmed ones. I was double checking, like, the war stuff.
So that's just complete speculation.
So we don't know which are natural, so yeah. So like I said, there are natural abnormalities, so like likely that Nosferatu could be one of them, because as blood fiends are older than Elcorp, you know?
Hurricane over there.
No, we're not doing that, Hurricane. Yeah, so birds are possible.
This is not a climatic stream.
Also, yeah, no, White Knight couldn't be a natural one, though, because that comes from, it's supposed to be a representative of Carmen, after all.
Yeah, fair.
Same with, like, Bloodbath and, like, Burrowing Heaven. So birds are likely, because I think there is a river in the Black Forest, so birds are possible, yeah. But I'm not completely sure, knowing they are supposed to be a metaphor for the head, you know, so it's possible. Maybe. No, because abnormalities come from the river, remember that, and the natural ones appear from that river without human help. So it could not exactly be monsters, so that could be inspired by monsters in the human things. I don't remember, is there war stuff from Nosferatu? I don't remember if there was.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure we know fuck all about Nosferatu. The best we got is fucking just ego stuff.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Of.
By the way, he had a passive fear of water, by the way.
Yeah? We know this.
Oh no, I'm just saying, you know, I was like, yeah, it's very likely. And also, just his general design is just so fucking blood fiend.
Granted, this might just be a retcon situation. Like, I'm pretty sure pretty sure even like the Jester of Nihil is not canon.
Except that he is so inspired by that, I find it really hard to believe that he's not related.
Might have just changed their mind what they wanted Blood Fiends to be. wouldn't be the first. Change their minds on, I don't think it's the first time they change their minds on something.
Wait, no, but like, yeah, they could change their mind on like what blood feeds are specifically, but then you could definitely tell that Nosferatu is a part of that. I was just saying it's possible, you know? Schrodinger's Abno, yeah, basically.
Yeah, sure she use Abno. It's fair.
So again, they can be based on anything. They can be based on pretty much anything with a human consciousness. So they can be based on famous stories and myths. They could be based on monsters. They could be naturally occurring things. They could be based on kind of like we have with like the birds are based off like the metaphor of the head kind of thing. There are so many things Abnos could be. But there are, like, it has been stated that there are naturally forming abnormalities from the river expressed through the world. So basically it is a chicken before the egg type moment. Are the birds come from the humans, or did the birds kind of get, like, rectified from a monster kind of thing? Like, the birds, are they created from, like, just the general thing of the head? Puss in Boots abnormality. I think Puss in Boots is actually a real story. I think that was just kind of a thing that was later on. Because, yeah, Puss in Boots... Yeah, no, Puss in Boots is just a Shrek thing. Because isn't his whole thing is he's supposed to be a, Fuck, what was the name of the guy? I'm brain farting. The guy who signed his name on the wall with a sword. What was his name? Oh, fuck, I forgot his name. I know exactly what he looks like with the...
No, it's an actual thing, and a lot of people who have know about the original source material love to make fun of Shrek fans for it.
Zorro. Oh, and isn't he supposed to be just like a Zorro ripoff? That's what his name was, Zorro. Is Puss in Boots an actual, like, thing? Oh my god, it is actually a fairy tale in 1697.
It is, yeah. No, like I said, people who actually know about the original source material like to make fun of Shrek fans for it.
Wow. Yeah, no idea. They just made him a Zorro ripoff, though, in the fucking Shrek movies, in our defense. Yeah, they don't... Do they actually relate to that story at all in the Shrek movies? Or is it legit just fucking straight up Zorro ripoff?
Fuck if I know. I don't know about it. I don't know details about it. I just know it's a tale that exists.
Oh, he's the archetype of the old musketeer. So not Zorro then, yeah. So definitely just like they took a name from another like fantasy thing and just went, we're gonna make him a Zorro ripoff. Which I think is really funny to me. I mean, having a rapier does not make him accurate other than the Zorro ripoff kind of thing. I don't know. It's like he has a weapon that looks like the Zorro weapon. We got it. We're just gonna make a Zorro. That is actually funny. But yeah, no, I think it is very much abnormalities are in such a place where we don't know exactly. It could very much likely be a chicken or the egg thing. Do they come from humans first, or was Zorro a lot later? He was a lot later, but I'm saying Shrek made him just a Zorro ripoff in the movies. I'm not saying Puss in Boots is a Zorro ripoff, the like actual old story. I'm saying Puss in Boots in the Shrek movies is a Zorro ripoff, and that's how they started him with. They branched out from that, but he started off as just a straight up Zorro ripoff, and you can't fight that one.
It's so generous of Candace to give people what they want and just stick on screen while he goes on a tangent.
Yeah. Yeah, but basically abnormalities could be created from the human mind, so natural occurring abnormalities, because we don't know enough about them that they come from the river. We don't know if it was a monster that inspired the birds, or like natural ones, or it came from just the human experience of like, oh, the city's taken over. And the birds kind of represent the head, so you don't know exactly. So the birds might have been created like a little bit after the head, maybe, if I had to take a guess, rather than just being monster inspired. We BF fans love speculating but can't read. We are reading. We are going based on... I wouldn't have brought up things that the game has talked about. I talked about the natural occurring ones. I know that they form from the river. They form from the human brain. But that also doesn't give enough information on if it's based on a monster, or the meta knowledge of the birds are based on the head. So is it people's like just brain like kind of like creating the head and putting it out there? When all three things combine, they turn into this horrid monstrosity, aka the city, or the head of the city kind of thing. And like there was no monster, and the head is just fighting nothing and became the monster they were trying to fight kind of thing. You know, it's like... It's very much like a thing. And we don't have enough information on Nosferatu yet. Black Forest does exist in the city. That's where we started Wimbus Company in. We were in the Black Forest, where one of the natural occurrences of the river is. But we weren't terrified of the birds that are in the thing, though, so that's a very weird thing. I'm not sure. So I don't think the birds are natural ones, though. Because I feel like the Black Forest would be a lot more stricter if they were just birds roaming that shit, you know? Yeah. Oh wait, no wait. Hey Mario, are you there? Are you alive, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. No, people have pointed out, wouldn't Freischultz be real though? Because wasn't Fell Bullet in the Smoke Wars? Mario?
I mean, there's art of that in the fucking mirror dungeon. That's an event you can have. I'm not sure if the flush shoots was in the smoke war itself. There was something that's brought up.
Okay, no, Big Bird is okay. So actually, yeah, there is explicitly confirmed. Big Bird is a natural one. So that might mean the birds are natural too. I'm not stalling. We're talking about the fucking game. Are we not allowed to talk about the actual story shit happening in the game? Yeah, I would say Nosferatu is more than likely going to be a natural abnormality based on, like, blood fiends. They might change him a lot from Ruina, but I feel like he would still be probably either the progenitor. Because he's just kind of really way too connected to not be, you know? Aren't they different? What's different?
That's why I mentioned Candace being so generous and giving the people what they want while he tangents.
This isn't a tangent. Tangent means we're not talking about it. We're talking about the game that's right in front of us.
I mean, it's not going to become relevant at all to the main plot, but sure.
Not the plot, but like the main world. Are they different? Isn't Fellbullet a offshoot of Freischultz? He's an alternate of it.
His name's Der Flushschutz.
Right? Yeah, it's Freischultz.
Flushschutz.
What?
The Fell Bullet version of him is called Der Flushschutz.
Oh, okay. But
Put
yeah,
some
no.
respect on his name, man.
No, his name is Der Schutze, I think. How is that one actually pronounced? I've never actually seen that word in German. Yeah, what he just translates to the shooter, by the way, versus the mercenary.
Yeah, so put some respect on his name.
Yeah, it's Schutze. Or Schutze.
Schutz.
I'm pulling it up, 1 second. Yeah, it's Schutze. Yeah, it's just Schutze. Yeah, it's Schutze.
Schutze. Der Schutze. German is such a funny language.
Yes. Do you know there's Das Computer in German?
Das Computer. I'm pretty sure you told me about that one before.
Yeah.
Tell me a lot about German words.
Also, it would make sense for Freischultz to be a natural abnormality too when you think about it. Because it's basically the mercenary. It's based on a thing where like they were mercenaries. That's why they're called free shooters. So I guess it would make sense for them to be natural ones too. Somewhat. And the fact that we got him in the smoke war, it also just makes sense. Anyways, but we'll not talk about it because we can't get any more. We don't have enough information to continue this conversation. Now we can move on. Now we can move on, you know?
I read this like 20 minutes ago. I'm cowering for my life over here, and you're talking about fucking their fly shoots.
It's great. You know, suffer. I mean, that's good. We should suffer. This man should suffer for they tried to kill Don Quixote. Get that man. I do think I see a faint outline of an aura. That's the smell of her feet, chat. She took off the shoes. It's called aura. Man, you fucking stink.
You smell like unfettered ass.
Oh my god, you smell like a Frenchman. I see a red aura and a long for adornment of sorts. Through the shimmering aura, I think I saw red eyes.
You have committed the sin of filial impiety, transgressor.
I know that voice, but I also don't. I've never heard it in such a low, imposing tone before. When the autistic girl locks the fuck in. It speaks towards the lesser being. That's actually crazy. It is. Imagine something going like, yeah, the lesser being. Talking about German shout out to my boy Cockclair for being dead on the train. No, he's dead outside of the train in the other room. Smells like blood and trash. I'd rather drink water than smell like foul feet. Don talking to Sancho. I love women that would actually just kill me. True. Firm handshake. The blood fiend shriveled and kneeling, trembling, pathetic.
See, oh, very nice, sister. I speak for the mercy of the second kindred. I beg the mercy of the second kindred. What's up? Insolent worm.
Oh, damn. What is he doing to him? She didn't even touch him. Crimson droplets of blood slowly rise around the blood fiend's mouth before congealing and sealing his mouth shut.
No language worming its way out of your maw shall be worth my ears. No. You commit the sin of filial impiety by attempting to travel against the bloodstream, to commit such abomination against your ancestor. I cannot well sanction your impudence for of continued existence.
This is so peak, chat. She finally walked the fuck in. This makes me hungry.
You coagulate, then melt away.
I could go for a rare steak right now. Cassetti's body began to liquefy into a slick stream of blood, his form curdling and crumbling, then dripping to the ground. Rapidly, yet ponderously, like the ice cream Don Quixote loves so much! Why are we thinking about fucking ice cream, man? Now I'm hungry. No, you went the floor heated for under the sun. I'm hungry. Concentrated blood that it's just the mermaid ice cream and other sorts of junk food is what killed Cassetti. Yes, the sugar, the unhealthiness, the cholesterol.
It's like made him have a fucking heart attack.
No way they said that. It's so peak. I look how they try hiding it from us.
You.
Don Quixote turned to look at me, who was still on the ground after being thrown by the shockwave. And with a cryptic look of pity, she uttered something.
Indeed. You must be the promised timepiece.
Something I couldn't quite understand.
Rocinante, to me.
Rocinante.
I beseech you.
I carefully reached out, grabbed her shoes. I got a faint smell of garlic that went rotten in the dumpster, and slipped them onto her bare feet one by one. I know half the chat wishes that was them right now.
Ah, one day.
She gasped, stumbled, and slumped to the ground. I'm so confused, but alright, it's OP. The uncertainty is fucking right.
Yeah, so don't fuck with the second kindred.
You know, I have a question. The girl who made the Vermilion Cross, do we know what tier of kindred she was?
No, the only thing we know about her is that other blood fiends hate her.
I'm guessing she did basically what this guy did, where she tried to create her own family.
Very likely. Judging by what we know from now and what we know from library, that's probably likely what happened.
Yeah.
Other than that, we don't know what type of kindred Elena is.
Oh, hey, by the way, so fun fact, we do get some information from the distortion detective.
Oh.
It's mentioned that they become part of a lineage after they receive blood in a certain mansion. And guess who had a mansion in the back of their artwork? Nosferatu.
Interesting.
Coincidence? I think not! Yes, have a good night, Hurricane.
So she's very likely a second kindred then.
Say again?
She's very likely a second kindred then.
The lady? No idea. That wasn't what I was talking about. I'm talking about no, in the mansion Nosferatu had. That's a... And she also was very strong. She might be, but you also said there was a first kindred, so it could be a first or second kind of thing. She could be either one, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to read Distortion Detective. They actually have a ton of lore on this, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, I should read the detective ones. Yes.
I'm pretty sure things that happen to Switch Detective also tied to Limits Company as well, so...
Most likely. Interesting. Peculiar.
It's not my job to make sure he doesn't lay eggs or not.
Huh. Apparently there's okay. Yeah, it'll be very interesting, Popcorn. I hope we get more on the more lore on that, because I actually find that really interesting, like a lot of like the universe's lore. Well, we get more of that.
Can somebody explain what just happened? In
Dawn-
a way that makes sense.
Dawn became a nuclear bomb. There's no other way to describe it. Dawn became a nuclear bomb. And after that, when they, including Faust and Don Quixote, all came back to life after I rewound the clock. Oh, so Faust got blown the fuck up by the aura alone. Damn.
Yes, that's what she told you to stand behind her.
Damn, those feet have feet. Show me Moses. No, smiling body scream. I heard show me Moses. I imagine a bloody. Oh, why did I just almost start choking? Oh my god. What the fuck? I'm trying to die on fucking celery. Gonna die to celery. Is this how I go out? The fucking celery? Would be funny. But no. Oh my god. You know, that's actually crazy. Also, what do we, Mountain Smile, show me Moses, show me Moses! Show me Moses! I didn't read that. All that remained was a destroyed door to the freight car and that disgusting, obliterated remains of Don Quixote's feet. Most personnel had lost their consciousness from the mental stress of the prolonged battle against the blood fiend. I mean, it's accurate. Blood is technically has full of iron, you know?
Yeah. You did it again.
I guess so. Oh. I'm a little EP, okay, in my defense.
Stop being EP.
Whatever measure it was that the manager has taken, it can be said that it was appropriate. Guess so. Well, good work, everyone. We all worked really hard. Ignore how this all happened in the first place. However, definition of most personnel excludes 3 individuals. Therefore, it would be most appropriate to direct any questions to them. Fuck you, Mersalt. Wait.
So shut the fuck up.
Great marketing strategy. Feat. Yeah, that's why Briar is so popular in League of Legends.
Hmm? Who are those 3?
He's not listening. He said just to tell him things and he's not listening. Or he said wait. Faust. The manager. And Don Quixote, who is still unconscious. My king, not now. Yeah, no. Spray bottle.
Huh? Really? The 3 of you?
Wow, you were spot on. When did you even have time to notice that? Oh boy. Versalt, we need you to. Can we nerf Versalt? Jesus fucking Christ. I have identified the 3 individuals by analyzing their walking cadence and voices moments before my loss of consciousness. Right. So what's going on with the last? Why is she still out cold? She appears to be in a state of deep slumber. As she is not at risk of death, she will be waking up soon. I remembered everything, of course. Don Quixote's sudden transformation, how she practically erased the blood feed in his kindred from the world without even moving a finger. But I also remember Faust's last words. Biggest chest in the company, yeah, Mersalt, my Abzuga. He could suffocate a man with those. And please, do note the other sinners must never hear a word about what's about the... Don Quixote was unconscious, and Faust was answering every question with silence. It was only natural that their eyes would all fall on me. That's... Come on, you guys know, I can't... Wait, that reminds me. Where's the key card? Don fucking melted it into blood. Last I remember, I was in Cassetti's hands. Or it was in Cassetti's hands.
He was in a far more perfectable state than he was in before.
Someone start digging through the ribs.
Wait, so what about the key card he was holding, though?
Someone start digging. Oh my god, I called it! It has been half liquefied. The remains have melted with the finger bones. It appears to become one with the middle phalanges. Wait. Oh. Oh no! Everybody calm down! Calm down! I said calm down! It's happening! We trained for this! I really should have packed more cigarettes, huh? How about we force these doors open? The master keycard is not an absolutely necessary element to resolving this situation. Mephistopheles? Huh? How? It will require approximately 5 hours to formulate and proceed with an explanation in a manner that will allow the sitters to fully comprehend the exact how of this mythology. Therefore, it will be delivered to you in a digestible summarized format. Well, that was short-lived. She's acting all smug again. They can utilize the backdoor of Mephistopheles. The steely confidence in the declaration was more than enough to win us all over. Happy story theme, my beloved. Screw you, Esgo. I wouldn't even say it's happy story theme. It's fucking clown theme. It's the clown sinner theme. I'm gonna be so for real. Well, yeah, there's no other thing to say that other than that. That is the noise of clowns, aka our sinners, which is accurate. So we headed to the corridor past the back doors. Don Quixote swung over one of our shoulders, most likely Mersalt.
Probably Merceau.
Yeah, we went for it. And I arrived at our destination. The ghost is like, what the fuck?
He's like, you did something stupid, didn't you? I can't not ask what happened after seeing the state you are.
I just imagine the very, like, tired dad rubbing his temples, like going, I don't want to know what you did, but I have a feeling I'm contractually obligated.
Sandy Peter, Sandy Peter, Sadie Patter.
Grains of sand and seashell-like things fell with each step the sitters took. Oh my god, we went through a I thought we were still covered in blood. No, we went through a fucking desert, I guess. Did Mersalt shoot a man there, too?
Ask someone after me.
To explain, it can... grains of sand roll about in my throat with every word spoken. Some time ago, Faust explains the simple gist of the plan as we made our way to the back door. Put simply, we will spend the time at a space disconnected from the train. The train should be arriving at its destination in approximately 10 seconds. Going by the A-Corp timescale, all we must do is remain somewhere in our original dimension for that direction. With that, Faust suddenly came to stop in the middle of one of the corridors.
Wait, are you seriously just gonna open that door? With this many doors here, are you sure it's the right one?
Yes, this is the correct door. Its safety is completely ensured. Lass, at least tell us what's past that door? I did not bother verifying that particular information myself. It is necessary for future endeavors that I gain experience of encountering something completely unexpected. Wait! Faust did not wait for Heathcliff to finish his sentence before jerking the door wide open. Ayo? Now please, enter through this door, dinosaur roar. With Faust's stern command, we quickly walked to a building that looked like a derelict abandoned hospital of sorts. Holy shit, Fallout?
We walked in the middle of a sandstorm. Huh? Are we supposed to be indoors? How the heck is this even happening?
I can't open my eyes! I got sand in my mouth. Wait, no way, is this a sandstorm? But are we inside a building? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The sinners were out a colorful series of complaints trying to cover themselves in the blasting sandstorm. But Faust continued to count in that same indifferent rhythm before dragging us out of there just as urgently as she herded us in. So, we managed to return safe and sound to the interiors of the warp train as it arrived at the P-Corp platforms. As the train was still getting cleaned up, that is. And with our bodies completely covered in sand. I thought we were gonna make it! Oh, you guys okay? How did these passengers... We're so happy to be done with this ordeal that even the W-Corp cleanup agents in the middle of a cleanup mission looked downright hospitable. We employees of this company, we boarded the warp train at the behest of your employer. Oh, so you guys are the guys our captain told us about. They really kept you... Wait, you guys keep your memories, huh?
Oh, that reminds me. Our employees must be sleeping inside that hibernation pod over there.
Oh, that. Never seen it in action before. Thanks. Let me go check. Bro was actually about to be left in there forever if we didn't say anything. That's actually... 20 years from now? 20 years from now? Wait! This existed? The hidden compartment behind the chair that cleanup agent crawled into. Inside it was... Huh? There isn't anyone in here.
Maybe we're looking at the wrong pod.
This is the correct spot. Then the difference of this individual who entered this pod would indicate... Guess these folks are all there in the head either, so maybe you guys are just mistaken? I doubt that. Yes, we must have separated from a momentary collective hallucination caused by fatigue. Very well then, we will see ourselves now. Faust cut the conversation short before the other sinners began asking too many questions. It's not our problem. Now that I become intimately familiar with that meaning of that gesture, I follow her outside without another word.
Alright, we have arrived?
I like how the W-Corp things are like, huh, there's people here and you have your memories, rather than, why are you covered in sand? I feel like that's weirder.
Yeah.
Rise and shine, lass. Had enough nap yet?
I see. I'll hear the details of the incident on the bus once we're traveling again.
Understood. Any and all relevant reports will be sent to W-Corp via LCCA and... Vegas was already there when we arrived. He was sharing a conversation with Faust about what went down inside the train with a serious expression.
I'll now leave with Charon and watch them unfasten Mephistopheles from the train. The minute hand on the Magic's head seems to be desperately signaling me that they have a lot of burning questions to ask you.
Bro, does this thing fucking waggle like a dog tail? How the fuck does he know that?
Allow me to give you two some space.
Can we get some dog Dante art? Thank you. That's why we were able to ask Faust once Vergilius left. Why did you do that? Faust's body was quite what he blasted to pieces from sheer explosive pressure that filled the room the moment Don Quixote's shoe came off. It was as though she knew what was going to happen. Because it was a preferable course of action to having the same explosion demise occur to your body instead. I do find it regrettable that you were made to turn the clock despite my knowledge of the high likelihood of my death upon that occurrence. No, I'm not blaming you for that. I just want to know how long you've known that Don Quixote is... That is something I have been aware of since the LCB was first established. The same could be said of Virgilius. Of course. Virgilius just manhandling Don. What a wise idea. However, actually, he probably would still win, actually. You know what? Fair enough. He would win.
Do you
No,
want to spoil something?
Knowing that 2 grade 1 fixers could take down the other Blood Fiend we all know, I could know Virgilius could win that fight, honestly.
Do you want me to spoil something about later in Nivalo?
Sure.
Yeah, no, Virgilius wins that fight.
Damn right he does. Damn right he does.
He has to put in some effort, but he wins that.
Well, of course he has to put some effort in. That's still close to, like... That's class 1 territory still, if not stronger, because it took 2 of them to beat that first Kindred we met. Like, I'm trying to think about this, so yeah. So that actually does bring more point to her being probably second Kindred if they're that strong against a color fixer. Yeah. I would imagine that class 1, I would guess maybe first Kindred might be on the level of a color fixer.
Yeah.
Very good spectacle. You are right, because he does have fire. He does use fire, does he not? The fire sword kind of thing he has.
That is true, yeah.
Just a little bit. He'll be interested. However, it was by the will of LCA superiors that this knowledge remains withheld from the manager until the moment appropriate. Because racism. And that appropriate moment was back there. I mean, it's appropriate because you had no other choice. According to my private judgment, yes. Well, as my connection to all communications, including one to Faust, has been severed, I was not in a position to receive the headquarters' authorization for the action. Yeah, he is also a Bloodmancer too. I guess he's something similar to that because we did see those fucking blood balls as he bombed the fucking Withering Heights.
His ego does have something to do with blood, so
yeah, he's got fire and blood, so that is fair, yeah. Right, and then still that even puts more to the point that the one we saw in no, actually, that actually might even push her to. No, it was 2 class 1 fixers that took her down, so it might be a second, or yeah, a second Kindred then.
It was a color and a grade 1.
Was she a color at that point?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was.
Oh, then she might have been a first Kindred then. She might have been an elder then, maybe. Like an elderly fucking blood fiend. Old.
Hello, Yisung.
I would say because she also took down the Vermilion Cross, but that wasn't quite right. They jumped him together.
Yeah, no, the entire ensemble jumped him.
But yeah, she did almost kill Roland in the Black Silence. So yeah, no, that I think that does actually put more points into her being either. So the other thing is, Virgilius just hard counters the Kindreds, and that's why the second Kindred was only a little bit of effort, or she was a first Kindred. God, it's so hard to power scale with these things when you have people like fucking Virgilius who kind of counters that. You don't get a flat up fair fight. There's no fair power scaling here. No! We get. So yeah, no, it's 1 or 2, most likely. Though the full truth may remain obscured still. We are once again returned. Returned. That was a layered word. We've returned to one of the warp train platforms in our own dimension. We returned to our daily lives and speculating about what's next in our path, and the usual Faust, reconnected to Faust, has returned. She's on Discord again. She's back to being chronically online. Does that make Faust an iPad kid?
Yes.
Faust replied to Yusing's nebulous worry with a quiet affirmation. Please do not take this query with any greater import than a mere jest. However, do you suppose I shall see her again? Bro, just fucking kiss! Holy shit! She shut up.
Insane!
She shot a puzzled look at Yusing. In a way, it was quite the pleasant encounter, was it not? Yusing mused ambiguously before leaving us. Ugh. The incident at the warp train was such a chaotic mess that it felt shorter than it really was, but I also learned so much about so many things. But it was too soon to start racking our brains about what kind of nonsense trial we're about to face in P Corp, so I decided to enjoy this momentary peace.
How do we find ourselves at P Corp? Why is my throat so parched?
Desert. First one, you don't remember anything.
I'm too tired to explain. Chiquita, you missed out big time on one crazy adventure.
Crazy adventure is a fucking understatement, though. That got out except for the end part of that. That vibrated the last few grains of sand out of my ear. Sinners looked down at Don Quixote's bewildered awakening, grinning. There's no way to know what we'll face here at District 16, where P Corp was located, but we got this, right? The same faith I saw in Faust, who believes in uncertainty, rises within me too. I looked up to Faust, only to see that Faust was looking at me as well. She nodded at me with her usual, barely noticeable smile, and I gave her a light nod back in return. Time to go find ourselves a golden bow. Well, that was an adventure.
Yes.
Never want to see them again. Man, I hope I never see a blood fiend as long as I live.
Alright, so you have to read these titles from now on.
I think we are going to stop here, though, for today. But that's beautiful.
I'm about to say, just you need to read all of these titles for these notes now.
Which treats the life and the contracts of the not-so-famous but valiant Don Quixote! So wait, does that mean all of them were titled by their sinners before?
I'm pretty sure, no, only that one's the way how they do it in the book.
Damn.
Because in Wuthering Heights, the chapters don't even have names, so...
Damn, I was hoping that like all of these were remakes of the sinners writing it. Oh yeah, but if that was, it would have been the damned white whale! The whale! Oh my god, wait, I never collected these. How many have I missed? How many have I missed? I swear to god, if that's the only one I missed, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Bro, you missed this one.
You stupid motherfucker! I'm gonna start from the very beginning.
Oh, that lunacy you left.
Ah!
Oh, that free lunacy.
Oh my fucking god! At least I got the first Canto. I got Canto 2. That's good. The very mediocre one, not very special. All right, we got number 3. Hey, I remembered Hell Chicken. Okay. What about the Unchanging? I got the Unchanging. I hope I'd remember that one. That was 54 missions after all. Okay, thank God I wasn't missing as many as I thought I was going to be missing. That's actually not okay. Thank God.
Check that one.
I'm just going through these to make sure I don't miss one, you know? We did the Miracle of 20. That one I know we did. Okay, that's good. We didn't forget that one. God, if there was more than that, I was gonna cry, bro. We really scrolled through this and we didn't notice that, by the way. I want to point out both of us missed that, by the way. Oh.
That's funny.
Is it funny? Oh. That was easily over 1,000 lunacy, by the way.
Yeah.
Ah! Anyways. Am I stupid? Yes. How stupid?
Yes.
Yes.
Very.
Oh, but that is where we're gonna end it for today. Thank you guys all for coming. I hope you guys all have a lovely day. I'm gonna go put myself in the closet and I will never return out of that. I'm going back in the closet, chat, to no one's surprise.
Wow.
But wow, lol even. Oh my god. Have a great day, everybody. Take it easy, alright? Bye!